This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
And we're back with episode 29 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, this week is a week full of mystery because all three titles are going to be on the line, but Vince Russo and Sports Entertainment Extreme will pick the challengers. Are we looking forward to this or what?
I'm interested to see what who he's going to pick. But we kind of made some guesses last week, and I think the bad part of this is he's probably going to choose our guesses, and they weren't good, like BG James and like Don Harris or something. So I'm looking forward to it in the sense of like I like that we don't know who is going to fight, and I still have not looked at the card for this week's show. As I mentioned last week, usually we kind of like preview it. We don't really talk too much about it, but we'll preview it and be like, "Oh, this looks good." I have not looked at it, so I don't know if the show's going to suck or not. So, I don't know. I'm excited about the idea of it. What about you?
I like the idea of they pick the challengers. I don't know if they'll pick really the right ones.
That's
for like the world title is the one that scares me the most because I don't know realistically in Sports Entertainment Extreme who's a viable contender that isn't named BG James.
Well, yeah, and he even isn't really a good contender for it. So that just shows you...
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
That shows you where that team is as far as a main event scene. Now, are they good in pretty much everything else? I would say they kind of got it covered. Now, could I see them picking Don Harris because he's like the biggest guy in the group? Yeah, and I really, really don't like that idea.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends. And now, just thinking too, like what happens if... What if they got all the titles? Then what happens? Is the company done? They hate TNA. Now are we going to rebrand as Sports Entertainment Extreme? They got all the titles.
Right. So I think tonight they wouldn't win the world title because the world title is the ultimate power, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. And so I think that kind of puts it in an interesting place for sure. But at the same time, would it be better for them to lose the world title and not the other ones, and then Jarrett has to try to save the NWA or someone else? But I don't know. I think that could be interesting. But like I said, and like you just said, I think that if they did win, especially the main, the world title or all of them, where do you go from there? They did it all. Okay, now I guess we have to beat them for it, and then the story's over. I don't know. It kind of puts us in a weird spot.
Yeah, I think you gotta drag it out a little bit.
Yeah, and I think they will
before Jarrett loses the belt. I mean, trust me, I don't want Jarrett to be the champion because I think a heel champion right now has better opponents to really choose from. And we are forgetting AJ Styles. AJ Styles could be a guy that challenges tonight.
That's a good point.
Russo could be like, "Hey, AJ, here's your shot."
Well, I think it could be a similar situation of what he was doing for Jeff Jarrett. He was helping him out in these title matches, but he wasn't aligned with him. He was kind of trying to convince him, like, see, you need me. I'm helping you. So I think he could do the same for AJ Styles tonight, where if he does put AJ Styles in that match, then, hey, I just put you in a world title match. That's what you wanted. You should probably join Sports Entertainment Extreme.
Yeah, I think that's that could be another storyline arc for S.E.X. Like I think they're going to really try to recruit him, although he's made it abundantly clear he's not part of S.E.X. He will be though wrestling Larry Zbyszko tonight.
I forgot about that.
So that's a thing.
Yeah, that was weird. I forgot. I will touch base on it in some of the notes here too, but we had a lot of surprises last week. unadvertised at that once again. So obviously Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors were advertised, but we had Larry Zbyszko come out, we had Conan, and we had Nikita Koloff all making their TNA debuts. And Nikita, for one, is not someone I think I ever even knew appeared in TNA. So as confused as I was of like, wait, he doesn't look like I know who Nikita is, but that didn't look like Nikita to me at first. It was very confusing. I was like, why is he here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the reasoning of bringing in Nikita. I know that he had a partnership with Dusty Rhodes in the NWA. I can't remember what their team name was.
Well, if that
Dream Team or something like that, not Dream Team.
Well, I think that kind of makes it more interesting.
Yeah, there was an allegiance there between them. And like I think they feuded first or something, and then there was an alliance. And
I knew that Nikita had some ties to the NWA. I don't know if I knew that Dusty link there. So I think that makes sense. And I think that makes it interesting. But I'm still curious of how they're going to do that. And of course, they did another Mr. Wrestling gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're going to be doing that a lot for debuts.
Like Under a Hood, or specifically Mr. Wrestling? Now
Mr. Wrestling, because they were even like Mr. Wrestling 4.
Yeah,
so is it gonna be Mr. Wrestling 5?
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
It's gonna have to get humorous at some point, right? Like, what are we at? Mr. Wrestling 10? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they keep going, it's gonna get kind of like funny and like not like as secretive anymore. Okay, fine, you did it twice, whatever. This one, thank God, they did not drag out as much.
No, I just looked up with the Koloff Dusty thing because that was going to bug me. They were known as the superpowers.
Oh, okay.
Because, the mega powers, the superpowers.
Well, yeah, you got to play off of that, of course.
That's usually how that shit works. NWA steel and shit.
Of course.
But yeah, a lot of interest here in terms of open challenges and what they could potentially do with it. I know I actually have a decent amount of indie news this week. Cool. I don't know how much you have for the Observer, but
it's not overwhelming. It's not too bad. So I guess maybe we should just get right into it then.
Yeah, dish it out, brother.
Let's start talking about it. So, where are we here? Okay, so poll results for last week. Of course, as always, we go over what the readers of the show thought. Me and Bob thought it was. I think we gave it a thumbs up, but it was kind of like it wasn't bad compared to we really compared it to the week before.
Yeah, I think it was better than.
Yeah, so we gave it a thumbs up for that instance because it was better. So what do you think the readers thought?
I'll say they said thumbs in the middle.
Well, the majority of them gave it a thumbs down.
Damn it.
52.7%. Now, that sounds like a lot. However, only 29 people voted thumbs down. Not a lot of people voted.
I thought you were going to say only 29 people voted it in general.
No, but 12 people did give it a thumbs in the middle, which was 21.8%, and then 14 people gave it a thumbs up, which is 25.5%. And I understand, I think, where people are kind of coming from here. It was a weird show, a very, very weird show. So I understand.
Yeah.
But when you compare it to the week before, it was much, much better. And Dave mentions it here, too, that the January 15th show was nothing if not a strange 2 hours, featuring the unadvertised debuts of Nikita, Larry Zbyszko, and Conan, and advertised appearances by Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors. On the broadcast, they did announce a taped appearance by Roddy Piper for the January 22nd show, which is the one we are about to watch. He has the wrong date here. He put the 23rd. And supposedly they did ask Roddy Piper to come in live, but he refused because he doesn't trust the Jarretts after Russo came out in the middle of his promo, unknown to him.
No, I don't blame him for that.
I don't blame him, but I am also still wondering if that's just kind of a work, to be honest. Because it seems like people don't believe anything that's happening about who's getting worked, who's not getting worked. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But I agree with what he's saying though. If it is legitimate, then yeah, I wouldn't trust him either.
Right, but I think to an extent, it's kind of an overreaction. It's fucking wrestling. Like, who cares? He showed up during your promo. Cool. Are you trying to make money or what?
Well, that's a good point. I mean, if you want money.
It's like Bobby Heenan. He's like, oh, I'm not going to do it. But then Gorilla Monsoon told him, if you say no to money, then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And he was
exactly.
like, oh, that's a really good point. Maybe I just should do it.
Yep. Now, speaking of that Roddy Piper interview, it was actually taped several days before the show we're about to watch. So it does air on the show, like I said. And he taped it at their studios. So apparently, though, he did one interview that he didn't like, then did a second longer one that they sent to TNA. So he actually had to do a couple takes. So hopefully what we're going to see is going to be top-notch, really great stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. If I had to guess, if he did a longer promo, they're definitely going to edit it shorter.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So I think even the one that we saw before that he sent in abruptly ended. So as if there was more for him to say, but that had been cut.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm remembering correctly. I could be not. I don't know.
Yeah. Also some interesting stuff that I don't know if we caught last week while we were watching, but Russo during the main event was introduced as a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, but Dusty Rhodes was not introduced as a former World Champion. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Oh, I can see why they would do that. If Sports Entertainment Extreme is trying to get over, get that extra heel heat on, like, oh, Russo's a former champion, but fuck Dusty Rhodes. We're not going to mention that.
I think
I could see that. I don't think that's like an intentional. Well, I guess it would be an intentional thing, but for the storyline, not.
If you look at it like that, it's not bad. But I thought it was interesting because I definitely didn't catch it. I didn't even hear him say Russo was a champion, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, was Dusty considered the WCW World Champion, or was it always NWA when he was?
I always thought it was NWA, but that being said, they're wrestling in the NWA TNA, so that's where it was weird to me.
Yeah, that's a good.
But although I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Tenay mentioned it on commentary. So either way, who cares a shit? No,
yeah, but like I said, I think it's more of
to get the heat on Sports Entertainment Extreme.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Now, we, of course, know that if Russo's side won that match, they get to pick the stipulations. We've already talked about that. But an interesting note here as well is that Amazing Red was kept in Japan, which sort of messed up the stipulation because the plan was for Red to win the title so that Russo could pick his opponent. So we were supposed to get Amazing Red and Sonny Siaki because, if you remember, I believe that Amazing Red is I think he's the number one contender, if I remember correctly. Unless I'm getting my dates mixed up, but I thought he won a match to become number one contender.
Who, Red?
Yeah. Didn't he? It was at the end of last year, I thought.
Well, at the end of last year was the 6-man.
Yeah,
tag. That was the last match that he had.
Yeah, no, that's not the one I was thinking of, though. Either way, Amazing Red was supposed to win the title. And then he would have picked, I mean, realistically, it probably would have ended up being Siaki again anyways. So that's an interesting point, though, because we even called out the fact that, it's Sonny Siaki. Who's he going to pick? Like, are we going to see like him fight like Athena or, something weird like that where it's just going to be like a easy win for him?
I don't know if I would have liked a quick turnaround with Red. Potentially like a 1-week thing with Red being champion. Because I would imagine that, if Red were to win and they would pick his opponent to be Siaki, for instance, that it would just be switched off of him again.
Yeah. So. Also, it's reported here that he's coming in for real this time, apparently. Disco Inferno, probably with a new gimmick. We've heard his name get thrown out around a lot, and of course we saw him for a little while, and then he was gone. But apparently, it's happening. He's going to be in.
Well, he better not come in as Disco Inferno with a new gimmick as Disco Inferno, because that would just make no sense.
Exactly. Then what else is Disco Inferno going to do? Yeah. He'll come in as Glenn.
No, just Glenn. Not even the last name.
Yeah, just Glenn. Yeah.
Just Glenn.
They do mention here that the highlight of last week's show is the pre-tape Russo-Tenay confrontation. He mentions that the segment was unscripted. Well, it was It was by TNA. Only Russo didn't know about it. Except Russo walking out a little more than 6 minutes. A little more than 6 minutes was a pre-planned ending to it. Dave says that it was both hilarious and insane watching Russo self-destruct and bury his own product in the process. He says TNA played him like a violin. It was even more evident on a second viewing how badly he had set him up.
For the interview?
During the interview, because he calls out certain things like, oh, that was the worst rated Nitro in 4 years. And then Vince Russo has to be like, you're making shit up. You don't have the numbers. And like shit like that. But TNA actually was saying shit to like kind of get him heated, it seems.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole so we had even mentioned how they're talking about WCW in a company that has nothing to do with it. So it's kind of a weird dynamic there. But TNA's obsession with Russo being the sole cause of the demise of WCW is just hilarious.
Oh, I think it's wicked funny.
Yeah, and to sit there and be, to say, oh, hey, by the way, this Raw or this Nitro is the lowest rated one, as if to say, if that episode of Nitro had gotten a better rating, that we wouldn't be here in TNA or something. It's just ludicrous.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, what TNA is trying to do, but it should be just more of a focus on Russo. Your style of shit just is bullshit, doesn't work. And, you need to, be called out on it or something. But Russo's not the sole reason of the demise of fucking WCW.
No, he's not.
TNA needs to get over that.
Yeah, but he was getting Russo even heated up enough that he was saying things like, there was only 100 people at the show where he ran in to help Jarrett win the title, which there was actually over 1,000 people in the building. Right. So they're saying like, Dave's making the point of it's crazy to think that they're saying, oh, that was the biggest match in company history, but they're trying to make it look very weak by saying, well, there was actually only 100 people there when there wasn't. So it's stuff like that, like talking down on the company that you're in, even if the gimmicks, like that's what you're supposed to be doing. But like, come on. I think
he's trying to downplay maybe NWA's success because it's NWA, but if it was Sports Entertainment Extreme, then it'd be better.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where it's getting.
Yeah.
Now, there's a note here about the segment that it was taped about 3:30 in that afternoon, and backstage, every wrestler and backstage person got a seat to crowd around the monitors. Jeff and Jarrett were said to have loved it, but Russo hated it. The feeling was that Russo couldn't admit in front of everyone that he wanted it retaped. And hours later, during his first interview, he was clearly still seething about it. He brought out the box, which he called a soap box, which is now his foreign object, which Dave then says it was just slightly better than the empty bag David Flair used, which I think is funny.
Well, I thought there was something in the bag.
Well, there is, but it doesn't look like it.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, let me go ahead a little bit because there's one note here, but I think it's one of the more interesting points, so I'm going to save that. He does say that the April Hunter and Desire match was beyond beyond any descriptive term in the English language because it was so bad. Now, I'm only bringing up this match because I agree with what your face is saying. I don't think it was
a little harsh.
I don't think it was as bad as he's making it seem. We've definitely seen worse.
Yeah.
But I'm bringing this up because remember at the end of the match, Athena was essentially getting stripped, and it looked like she didn't want to be by Desire. So Athena made the post-match save for April Hunter, and there were major signals crossed. Athena was told to wear a skirt that was going to tear off to leave her in her underwear. However, she showed up in pants and was of the impression that only her top would be taken off. So her top was taken off. Of course, we know that. Then Desire and her started fighting for real regarding stripping her pants. Dave says it was hilarious because they were on different pages and neither knew how the segment would end. Finally, Desire just gave up. She was so messed up from that she missed the finish in the Siaki vs. Cash match where she was supposed to trip Kid Cash to set up the finish. She missed him, but he sold it anyway since it was the finish.
Oh my God.
So she did, in fact, not think her pants were going to be ripped off, which is why they weren't coming off.
Yeah, I knew. That's why she was so insisting on fucking keeping her pants on. Although she did like tear the sides of her pants.
Oh yeah, Desire pulled him pretty good.
Yeah. So that's hilarious. That's great.
Yeah. And as we know, Dusty Rhodes, of course, in this building was the most over person of the show. But he did violate the company's ground rule number 1 in his interview by acknowledging Jerry Jarrett as the promoter. A rule that is nobody is supposed to mention his name on the broadcast, which I think I did mention when he said it. I was like, oh, he just said you're not supposed to talk about Jerry Jarrett. He hated the segment with Percy Pringle, where he says they did a lame segment where he obviously juiced and was bleeding disgustingly.
Yeah.
So essentially, he was trying to stand up to Russo and say he wasn't with him and stuff. Now, they say that Dave says here that after nobody got the segment, Pringle on his website in storyline form claimed that he was never with Russo but was trying to infiltrate his organization. Russo figured it out and beat him down. Of course, you have to read their website to understand any of this. So we're kind of going to that area of the gray area of our fans aren't going to know the full story if they're not looking at this random shit on the website.
On Percy Pringle's website.
On Percy Pringle's website, it seems, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was TNA, I'd be at least putting it on their website as well.
You would think. And maybe they did. I don't know. Jason Cross suffered a crushed knuckle and broken hand early in his match with David Young last week, which at least gave them a good reason for a disappointing match, he says, and that he'll be out for 4 weeks.
Really?
Yep. So I guess I didn't notice that when he could have broken his hand. I guess I'd have to rewatch knowing it now, but.
Yeah, I don't even really recall the match. I know David Young won it, right?
I know, isn't that bad? I don't remember it either.
Pretty sure he won.
I think I'm almost positive that he did. I do have the card here in front of me. Yes, David Young did win. Yeah, and it was fairly short. It was only 5 minutes and 20 seconds, so not too long. Yeah. Billy McNeil, Daisy Hayes, Delirious, and Mischief. It's spelled odd. From Gateway Championship Wrestling will be doing a dark match on February 19th. So a couple of those names should sound familiar. Apparently Bob knows who Mischief is.
Yeah, you don't.
I have no clue who that is.
Yeah, she's a Midwest independent wrestler.
Fair enough. And then my last note here is I saved it for last strictly because of who it's talking about, but it is Dixie Carter, who is part of the ownership group. Of course, we all know who Dixie Carter is now. Back then, I don't think anyone knew who she was. She gave a speech to the company talking about things turning around. She said that based on her figures, pay-per-view buys were up 22% comparing to the January 8th show with the December 18th show. Now, Dave says, keep in mind that this is the same company that was telling people that they didn't have good estimates for their shows in June yet.
Right.
So, and he says, actually, these figures were based on preliminary DirecTV numbers. While actual numbers they are comparing aren't available, the ballpark we are looking at is about 2,000 or so DirecTV, or so for DirecTV. Those buys, give or take a few hundred. So the increase would be about 2,440 or so. So he says the margin of error on this on a national basis is far greater than that, but either way, it's better to get preliminary results up than down. So even though it doesn't seem like a lot and stuff, they are saying that, early things are saying, hey, they're doing better, which is good, or else you'd probably know ahead of time that they're not good. Now, Dixie Carter also said that they're getting TV syndication in New York and Los Angeles. These are actually not on broadcast channels, though, but for example, he says, in New York, they are getting the 1-hour Explosion show broadcast several times per week on the Time Warner channel. It's a similar deal in Los Angeles as well as in Tallahassee. However, it is clear that Panda Energy, based on the payroll for this show with Warriors and Dusty, as well as Piper, who all don't come cheap, of course, is more enthused about the project's potential and have increased the budget for talent. It is the money from Australia, from the new deal that starts, that they expect to keep the company afloat. So they're thinking that money that they're getting from the Australia pay-per-view deal, that they essentially took one of the spots from WWE, is going to kind of help out the company. And I think we've noticed in the new year, our budget for talent seems to have skyrocketed.
Well, absolutely. And hasn't that kind of been the trend for their entire existence, is that they've been dependent on international money?
I think realistically, yeah. I think it almost still is even today.
Yeah, I mean, I know, especially when around the time when Hogan and those guys get there, that the England money is of huge help to them. So.
Yes, so thank you for all the UK TNA fans for keeping the company afloat. Bob, that's all I got for news. Nothing too crazy this week, but some pretty interesting stuff, as always, nonetheless. So why don't you dump all that independent news on us, and then we will touch on Explosion briefly before we get started on the show.
All right, so this is what we need to know for independent news. Amazing Red, who we haven't seen since December 18th. He won a three-way match against Christopher Daniels and Super Crazy for MLW on December 20th. He lost to Jody Flesh at Final Battle for Ring of Honor on December 28th. And then he lost the ECWA title in a five-way on January 18th. There's more information on that I'll get to in a minute. Sonny Siaki, he competed for XPW.
Oh.
He lost a four-way match that involved Psychosis. Well, Psychosis won it, and it also involved Chris Chetty and Christian York. And then he also lost to Danny Doring on January 18th. Here's an interesting match. Athena, she defeated Lollipop in a lumberjack match on January 18th for USACW.
What in the world?
So that's at the fairgrounds, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Interesting thing there. The SATs, or the Maximo Bros, they won the USA Pro Tag Team titles from the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels on January 17th. And then with Cheetah Master, lost to Mega, Prince Anana, and Xavier on January 18th. Larry Zbyszko, who, again, will be wrestling AJ Styles tonight. In 2002, he wrestled Chris Harris and James Storm over the USA North American Heavyweight title. I don't know why it's called the USA North American Heavyweight title. It seems kind of redundant, but whatever. His most recent match that was documented, at least on Cage Match, was on June 8th, 2002, when he defeated Chris Hero for IWC. That was in Pennsylvania. Jimmy Yang will be appearing on the show. He has continued to tour for All Japan Pro Wrestling on a regular basis. I would have read all the matches, but half the names I can't pronounce. So he's just been over in Japan for a while. Shark Boy lost to Chris Hamrick on December 21st for XPW. He won the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title from Danny Daniels on December 28th. Retained the title against Josh Prohibition on January 4th before losing the title to Nate Webb on January 11th. With Angel, he lost to Southern Comfort, which was Chris Hamrick and Tracy Smothers, on January 17th for XPW. And then the next day, he lost to Tracy Smothers for XPW on January 18th. Jerry Lynn lost to Johnny Storm on January 17th for XPW before defeating Psychosis and Juventud Guerrera on January 18th for XPW. So XPW is using quite a bit of TNA down here.
And that's pretty interesting. That match sounds like it'd be really good, too.
Yeah, it probably was. America's Most Wanted defeated Hot Rod Biggs and Humongous on January 18th for USACW. And then the last bit here is Loki. He lost to Xavier in a three-way involving Christopher Daniels on January 17th for USA Pro. And then Loki lost a five-way match for the ECWA title, which involved Red, Bryan Danielson, and Mike Cruel. But Christopher Daniels won the title.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a couple references to Christopher Daniels. I didn't include him separately because everything he was involved in involved the other guys that I had discussed. So that's all there is for the TNA Independent Wrestling news.
Cool. Well, right before here, we get into the January 22nd pay-per-view number 29. starting to lose track here sometimes. They taped Explosion on the same day as they always do now. According to Cage Matches, Explosion number 16. It aired on January 25th, and it featured 2 matches. It was Rick Santel defeating Matt Striker with a Y. I don't know which one that is, but it's with a Y.
The one with the Y is the unibrow.
Okay. And Kid Cash defeated someone that we just heard Bob mention, which is Xavier.
Okay. That's interesting. That's probably a good match.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting one to have as the. I liked when they throw like a random like X Division guy on the Explosion instead of just like. I feel like usually it's a lot of these like independent guys and stuff. So I think it's fun when they do that. And then there was actually one other dark match, and that was Agent Steel and Madison defeating Roderick and Cedric Strong. Oh, okay. There we go.
Did you just completely forget Roderick Strong was a known professional wrestler? Because you're just like, oh, Roderick. Oh, wait a minute. That's Roderick Strong.
Well, the way it's Roderick and Cedric. I didn't know he had like a tag team partner with the same name. Are they brothers?
I don't believe they are brothers.
I didn't know he was in a tag team, and they don't have Roderick Strong together. It's on a separate line, so I didn't make that. I didn't make that connection.
Okay.
So no, that's pretty okay. That's fun. I didn't read that
cool.
Before I just said it, so there you go.
Well, you know what? It's all. I want to point out that clearly they're using. I think Roderick was technically Florida, but they're using more and more like Northeast guys for dark matches and explosions. I mean, John Walters and Slick, for instance, just last week.
Well, we were hoping for that, so let's hope we see some Northeast guys on the shows soon. I think that'd be pretty cool to see some of these guys actually on the pay-per-views.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, they're probably better than some of the guys we've seen. So,
well, realistically, so and then now that I know that we had syndication, Scott D'Amore, if you're listening, can we get some of these explosion things on Impact Plus?
Yeah, can you also have Impact Plus work for the subscribers? That'd be nice.
Yeah, well, here, I'll tell you during the show. Let's save it. Let's get this going on the show. I have an update.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So stay tuned.
I'm looking forward to that. All right. Well, I'm going to count down from 5, and then we're going to get going here for the January 22nd, 2003 show. If you have Fight TV, I guess you could probably watch it through Impact Plus. But if you don't, I mean, maybe you have it in your own personal collection because you illegally recorded it back in 2003. I don't know. But here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
What's a quiet start? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Rest in peace, the original Sheik. Great way to start the show.
1927 to 2003.
Oh, and right into the intro here. So we do have a little bit of a drop in the house here tonight, Bob. We are only 750 strong. Last week we had 1,100. Of course, mainly papered, but we always are papered.
I was going to say 750, even papered, though. What the fuck?
JB standing on the top rope, trying to hype the crowd up before they cut to him, and he quickly jumped down.
Yeah, that was weird.
And Mike Tenay just starts off, hey, let's go to Jeremy Borash. Can you hear me, JB? I'm in your ear. Can you hear me?
Borash is an Aussie hero.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait a minute. He's in the ring. He just made it sound like as if Jeremy, can you hear us? As if he's in England.
Unless
he's not.
Was it not him in the ring?
I'm pretty sure that was Borash.
I do too, but I guess we'll find out. Now, he is saying that this is the first live show in Australia on pay-per-view. So they're watching it live tonight. So everyone from Australia, thanks for joining us tonight on January 22nd, unless it's a different day in Australia while we're watching the show.
Well, wouldn't they be ahead?
Okay, January 23rd.
Yeah, I think they're technically ahead. That's fucking Borash.
What the fuck? Do not pretend. Tell me they flew him out there just to do that.
I mean, no, he was probably doing the show, like commentary, right?
Well, no, he's here in the asylum. This is live. So why the fuck was he in? Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
Why would Tenay be like, Jeremy, can you hear us? And hey, it's me, Jeremy Borash in Australia. No, dude, you're in fucking Nashville.
No, that was cringy as fuck.
Oh, man. Well, we're starting off here with David Young, Shark Boy, and Jimmy Yang Looks like we're going to get some 6-man tag action. There's a lot of those can't be legit Australian-centered signs there, right? That's got to be planted.
I feel like they must be, right?
I would have to think so. Who are they taking on? SATs here. Oh, and Red. Okay. It's good to see Red not limping with bad heels.
So that's a really good point. Didn't we have black ropes last week? Why do we have red ropes?
I don't know if we did or not.
I think we had black last week.
Oh, so I think you're right.
So we have red ropes, red turnbuckles, and red posts. That's a lot.
Yeah, because so it's gone from yellow to black to red now.
Yep. A lot of they just threw Shark Boy, Yang, and David Young all into each other, and now all three of the SATs and Red are going to the top rope. Dropping elbows.
Triple elbow drops for 2 count.
Oh wait, what's that sign there say, Bob, in the crowd?
McMahon fears Raven.
Huh. I wonder why that sign would be there.
That's crazy.
What would you have done if that match was over right there? Holy shit. Yeah, one of the SATs tossed Amazing Red out to the outside onto David Young and Jimmy Yang.
What would I have done if the match ended on the elbow drops?
Yeah, they all three did the elbow drops and the match was done.
That would have been disappointing.
Oh.
I mean, considering all the shit that they do and they still kick out, to lose on an elbow drop would be a little nuts.
What the fuck? Amazing Red, one of the SATs was holding Shark Boy up in a powerbomb position. Red jumped in with essentially a shining wizard, a springboard shining wizard, and then they just all did a double team to him, and then Red fucked it up at the end. That's okay.
Yeah, Shark Boy is now in a surfboard dragon sleeper combo by SATs as Red just does a really bad looking double stomp.
What's up with Red tonight, man? He
didn't jump up. He just kind of he went straight ahead.
Yeah,
so that's why that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, this is not like Red. Usually he's much crisper in the ring than this. Also, today is mentioning that Amazing Red was supposed to be fighting Sonny Siaki last week, so. And he is still in line for an X Division title match. Shortly, he says. They don't say when.
Yeah, what does he mean by shortly? Like in a week? 2 weeks?
I bet it's going to be within a week or two, yeah. Yes, still to come tonight. Big announcement from Vince Russo. Who's gonna fight for all the titles? This is a week where I almost feel like we should have opened with that, but I don't mind the match to start us either, because this is a fun combination of guys in the ring. So
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with I actually kind of like it because it makes you, if this is like a TV show, you don't want to just bust your load. Sorry for the expression. Right at the start for revealing it, keep people invested.
No, that's true. That's true. And I do really like that. Usually they start off strong with X Division guys, and I think that's one of the strongest points of some of these TNA shows we're watching. Is Yang goes to pick up one of the Maximos for a suplex. Even
I don't even know who it is. It's fucking Jose.
Is it Jose? Okay. Well, even TNA didn't know as he slipped out of it. He just called him Maximo.
So here comes Joel, the guy that really enjoys the catering.
And he looks like he's definitely had a couple muffins since the last time we saw him, I feel like. Oh. And listen, that's not knocking anyone. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm technically an obese man. So if anything, I'm supporting this man.
The only reason
that I think Joel's obese. Oh, that was a nice German.
Beautiful German with a bridge for a pin there, but he got a 2 count because Jimmy Yang just got back from Japan. So he's ready to fight.
Do you know how old Jimmy Yang is?
I feel like he's probably obnoxiously young.
How old do you think he is?
Right now, in 2021?
Yeah.
34.
He's 39.
Oh, okay.
Dallas, if he was 34, he would have been wrestling for WCW when he was 13.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Well, my thought, I see, I'm bad with quick math, so I didn't even try to think about that. But my thought is he had to have been like 18 in WCW, right? He had to be wicked young.
Yeah. When he started appearing on television in 2000, I think he was 19.
Okay. I mean, so that was my thought process. So I don't know.
Tornado DDT here by Red on David Young for a 2 count.
So interesting point is that David Young has won his last 2 matches here. One was a tag match, one was the singles. So he's kind of on a winning streak. But Red being essentially the number 1 contender, I think.
Well, you know what? If he's on a win streak, that usually means that he's about to lose.
Oh, he's probably about to this show here.
In a lot of the shows I've been reviewing lately, not really for TNA, but for WCW, like a guy will win 2 matches randomly 2 weeks in a row, right? And then it's like I'm trying to think of a good example of one. But okay, let's say like Scotty Riggs or Bagwell, right? They'll win 2 matches as Shark Boy just drop kicked Red on a springboard attempt. So let's say Bagwell, right? We're going to win 2 matches in a row, and then the 3rd week it's like tonight it's going to be Marcus Alexander Bagwell challenging the Giant for the world title. It's like, what the fuck? There's no way that this fucking guy is going to win the world title.
Red countering some. Looks like it was going to be a clothesline or something with a couple kicks to Shark Boy. You know, there's a lot of people who really, really hate Shark Boy, and I'm not bashing any of those people. That's fine. We all have our taste, but I just think it's so funny. We're in a group on our Twitter page, and there's some people who are like, "Yeah, Shark Boy for Hall of Fame," and then everyone else is like, "Please stop." Like, no, I don't want to hear about Shark Boy. And I think it's very interesting how divided the fan base for Shark Boy is.
I think Shark Boy's fine.
I like him.
I don't know if I necessarily like his like, oh, Shell yeah era.
I think it's funny.
It's funny for a month.
And
then it's just kind of like whatever. But he was one of the guys very popular in the magazines.
I bet he was. Well, because like, what
That's
is
how
he?
I first
You know what I
heard
mean?
him.
As Jimmy Yang is dropping Jose on the guardrail on the outside, and he slammed him on the steps. So we're brawling a little bit here. You would have thought this was an America's Most Wanted versus New Church match, but no, it's not. It's a 6-man X Division tag team match. Double suplex to Jose.
I'm surprised that. So Jimmy Yang is always in All Japan, and then he gets like a week off, and he does a random TNA show, and then goes right back to All Japan.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting as well.
If I were TNA, I would have used him a little bit more, I think. Because he's not bad. He's actually like in WCW, he tended to be pretty fucking sloppy. But when he was good, he was fucking great.
No, didn't he have a match with, I think it was Amazing Red, right? Late 2002, yes. And it was really good.
It was a really good match.
If you want to see a good Jimmy Yang match, if you were like, fuck Jimmy Yang, go watch that match with Amazing Red. I mean, it was like, whoa.
Yeah. That was a hidden gem of 02, I think.
I think for sure. As Shark Boy hits a Hangman Noose neckbreaker on Jose.
Yep. You're doing good, Dallas.
I'm gonna remember it in this match, and then I'll forget again. So
yeah, I know. Do you know which one is red?
Yeah, I know what's red.
All right.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissor. Ducking the line for Shark Boy. Back suplex. Snap back suplex. Right on the crown of the head. Shark Boy's down.
Right on his fin.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is going on a little bit too long, too, for a random 6-man. SATs should probably have won this already.
Yeah, realistically, yes, they probably should have.
Here comes Joel.
Boom. Slap. Punch. Or no, it's forearm. Slap. Forearm.
Chop. Forearm. Chop.
Off the rope. And then in Seguri?
I mean, not really. It's just a kick to the head. Oh. Back elbow there by Joel. That's more of an insecurity, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Mike Tenay said it. You're right. I was wrong.
Brainbuster. I feel as if there's... Okay. Now he's going to the middle rope. Top rope. Don't slip. Okay, Swanton misses. Is he going to tag in Red? No, here comes David Young. I'm on a win streak. I'm better than you.
I'm going to hit you with a spine buster. Watch the fuck out.
Oh, flips over. Misses a clothesline. Don West is freaking out because David Young did that. Side suplex by David Young.
Don West will get on the announce table and say, David Young.
Oh, my God. Oh, springboard moonsault by David Young. For a 2 count. Come on, Rudy Charles.
Dude, Rudy Charles is counting like a maniac tonight. Wicked open arms.
Isn't he in WWE now?
He is. I think he's an NXT ref. I could be wrong. He might actually be more on TV, but yeah, he is in WWE now.
Okay. For some reason, they just randomly collided. I think they were trying to go for stereo cross bodies, but it just didn't look great.
Yeah, I think that's what the goal there was, but.
Here comes Yang and Red.
Here we go.
Who are
It's
favorites?
about to pick up.
What? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. They're mistiming like
Okay.
everything. I
spoke way too soon.
Yeah. We just put them over and they fucking make us look like dumbasses.
What
Arm drag by Red.
He was gonna go for a code Red and he slipped out for that arm drag instead. Look at that nasty power bomb from Yang onto Red. And then he's like, screw you. You kick down. I'm gonna kick you a couple times. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. And now I'm gonna do spinny fire. Oh, hell yeah. An octopus stretch, essentially. He doesn't have the leg back, but it's an octopus.
No, that's pretty much, yeah. David Young, like, hey, spine buster, fuck you. Joel, missile, horrible looking.
I think he landed on Red's head.
He sure did. He did a missile dropkick to David Young and then accidentally leg dropped Amazing Red at the same time. So that's great. Oh, Sharp Boy with the deep sea drop. Or dead sea drop, whatever you want to call it, which is like flipping stunner out of the corner. Jose with clotheslining Shark Boy over the top to the floor. We're 14 minutes and 28 seconds into the show.
Oh, God.
Well, Shark Boy didn't catch him on the springboard moonsault, so that's nice.
He almost landed on his head.
Stinger splash missed by Yang. Red slips on the dropkick attempt in the corner on his back. Tornado DDT.
Oh.
No, Yang lands on his feet. Dropkick.
Yang time.
Is Jimmy Yang about to get a win here? No.
Nope. Gets crotched.
Oh. Now that could have ripped a butthole.
By Joel.
Is he going to do a code Red off the middle rope?
It is looking like that's what he's setting up for here.
I mean, considering Yang purposely just stayed in that position, doesn't look good for him. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Co-Red by Amazing Red to pin Jimmy Yang. I mean, that was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't anything mind-blowing, but it wasn't a bad opening match, I would say.
SATs and Red get a showcase for the most part. Competitive enough, but not crazy good opener by any means.
Yeah, Red,
What is it? Oh, it's Conan again. With a kendo stick beating the shit out of the losers.
Yo.
When is Sandman going to come out and be like, "The kendo stick's my gimmick, you asshole," and they're going to have the feud?
Oh, wait, and
there's that guy again.
It's Bert Prentice. He's like, hey, brother,
hit him.
Get out of there.
Hit him, Conan.
What are you doing here, Conan? Get out of here. Unless he's, what's he?
Oh, Eddie Marlin there, too. The fuck? I can't believe Conan. Oh, police are here.
What's he?
He knows. He's telling Tanae, you know exactly what this is about.
Interesting.
Well, what is it about?
We will know in about 3 to 6 months. If ever.
Probably not. We'll never know.
He's like, Mike, he looked you right in the eye.
Oh, Don West has a Pro Wrestling Illustrated in his hand. I think that's what that
was.
With the superpowers on the cover.
Oh, thank you, everyone from Down Under. Welcome. to TNA.
I get it. Well, that's good. Pringle is recovering from that brutal attack. You can find out more on the website tonight. In the Pit with a Roddy Piper, because they can't call it Piper's Pit, probably.
It's the same idea, right?
Yeah, but you can't say it.
Oh, a fan gave this.
A fan gave it. Oh, it's autographed. Don West should just steal that and then try to sell it. That's what I would do.
Do you think a fan would really just give his signed Pro Wrestling Illustrated by Dusty and Nikita Koloff to him?
Probably not, because if you're... What is this? AJ Styles is doing what? Oh, that's right. Fuck. Already forgot.
Look at him.
Fuck you, Zbyszko.
We got new match card things, kind of. What's this? Fast forward version
There's like a fast forward mode there for Killings and Lynn.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
What? Mike Sanders and David Flair versus Jerry Lynn and Ron Killings. What is happening? Here we go. America's Most Wanted. Who are...
I kind of like this. Oh, that's right. We don't know.
It's just a question.
It's just a question. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm sure that fan isn't really liking that Don West has the magazine because he's definitely bending it.
Well, that's what I was thinking. So. Oh, Sonny Siaki's fighting a question mark as well.
The question mark is a wrestler, though. So maybe the question mark has a couple matches here tonight.
Look, here's another question mark. And we hear the music of S.E.X playing right now. I'm glad we kind of have little match graphics back again. I was waiting for those to come back.
Well, they weren't even match graphics. They were literal video.
Well, that's how they were before, though.
Were they? I guess maybe you're right.
And I was fine with that. Here comes Sports Entertainment Extreme. Everyone besides Loki is wearing the shirt, it looks like. Oh, Andy looks Skipper.
And you look Skipper. But, I mean, that is an enormous group of people. Already
for pretty much
less
just
than a month in.
Yeah.
Mike Sanders, look at that. I'm so cool.
Oh yeah, Heavy D, baby.
I kind of wish that Russo had kept this group really young. So BG James would be out, Don and Ron. Or is it just Don? Or is it Ron? Which one?
No, it's just Don.
It's Don. Okay.
You better have some talk with your mother. You with the Russo is a virgin sign.
What an original fucking line there, Vinny. Oh my God, TNA.
Look at TNA up 22% pay-per-view buys. I wonder who told them that.
Fucking Meltzer.
No, Dixie Carter, because she had the meeting with him.
Dixie Carter. 22%, like you said, could be about 2,000.
Yeah, but we're up because of Sports Entertainment Extreme. Buy the t-shirt, baby. It's time for a change. S.E.X, Sports Entertainment Extreme.
I would buy that shirt. What is going on with... There's a couple of signs in there that look pretty good.
The sparkly ones that say TNA needs Athena.
Yeah, but then there's like two other ones right now. Oh, the S.E.X one is still look familiar. Same guy. The Night of Champions tonight.
Oh, Cowboy in the Underwear model, which is America's Most Wanted.
Is Chris Harris an underwear model?
That's what he calls him.
Okay.
So
Mike Sanders and David Young, are we going to get a title shot? No. They're fighting Jerry Lynn and Ron Killings tonight.
Oh, Elix Skipper.
Oh, Elix Skipper. All right.
Say my name.
Say my name. Skipper and Low Key. Okay.
Okay. Solid tag team to take on America's Most Wanted. I think that's gonna be a good match.
I would think so, yeah. That's right. X Division champion. Desire. Every man's desire.
Yeah, he should have said it like that. All is fair in war and love, Vince Russo says.
Isn't it love and war?
Yeah.
Technically the other way around.
But maybe he said war first because it's extreme.
Yeah, maybe.
He is going to defend the X Division title. Against who? A three-way dance. Please tell me it's Mike Tenay and Athena. Come on.
Mike Tenay and Don West, get your ass in the ring right now.
Dude, I would die. Oh, two of the future, so it's either going to be Chris Vaughn or Rick Santel.
Oh, I thought he was going to say either you Tenay or you Don. Make up your mind. Jeremy
And
Borash.
The third individual.
Borash.
We do need a lady, he says.
Because
it's a three-way. Yeah, that's what he said. Athena. Oh, he said, Athena, I know you bring your knee pads every week.
Yikes. Now, I predicted Athena and Trinity, I think.
We did, yeah,
so
we did this. Oh, Mike Tenay's making jokes about the Cruiserweight division in WCW, adding women into it, which...
Well, they did have two women as Cruiserweight champions. Do you know who they are?
Well, I know Medusa was one.
Yep. Do you know the other one?
I don't know if I do.
You definitely watched it in your WCW 2000 watch-along thing.
Was it Daphne?
Yeah. Oh, what was for the world title?
Four corners. For the NWA title.
Tenay's like, 4 corners? What does that mean? You fucking kidding me?
Gauntlet rules. You want tradition, Tenay? Gauntlet rules.
So then it's not a 4 corners match if it's a gauntlet.
No, and he just said it's pinfall submission over the top or something else. I missed it. Okay, so Jeff Jarrett, of course. Mr. Angel, Christopher Daniels.
You call him Mr. Angel? Okay.
But we know he's the fallen angel.
Right.
BG James.
Oh, fuck.
Who looks dirty right now.
He don't look great.
Oh, fuck.
Don Harris, yeah.
Oh, I was worried about it, man.
Well, one of the 3 is good, I guess.
Oh, he's got a very important phone call to make. Oh, the director of acquisitions for Sports Entertainment Extreme, Mike Sanders. Okay, so this is a role that, whatever it ends up being actually, is something that he should be like a director kind of guy. And see, Vince Russo can leave, and now Mike Sanders can be the talker. Look, Athena's backing away from him as they leave.
He's trying to get away. Well, everybody's leaving.
Everyone besides Mike Sanders has left the ring.
Scouting the hottest talent.
Oh. He's required 2 of the hottest commodities next week. We're teasing shit for next week within a half hour. Come on.
Wait, there's going to be a director of talent development?
And he's a gift, he said. Oh, and tonight we're going to Australia. Outlaw of the Outback. Wait, is it going to be Ashley Hudson? Someone just yelled, just incredible. He's the new Sports Entertainment Extreme Australian Heavyweight Champion. Because Vince Russo said so. His debut. We have a new debut right now. Ashley Hudson, I fucking knew
this
it, bro.
Isn't his debut, though. He's been here before.
Well, his debut in Sports Entertainment Extreme.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh. whatever.
So they claiming he is a champion, but he's the S.E.X Australian champion. But I'd like to point out he does not have a title with him.
Yeah, I feel like that's a made up fucking title.
Yeah, well, it definitely is.
Did he just say that he had the Australian title in hand?
Holy shit! Okay.
Okay.
Jorge Estrada. Wait, is the boomerang his title? That he came out and like? Is that what he meant by that?
I don't know.
And I say holy shit because Jorge Estrada's afro is huge. The last time we saw him, his hair was deflated.
It might be a wig. Could be a wig.
No, I don't think it's a wig, dude. I think it's his hair.
Yeah, maybe. I have no interest in this match.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley Hudson didn't really do much for me the last time we saw him, but I can see why they're bringing him back. Someone that, you know, their first show in Australia, know someone who they're familiar with.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. I don't think Ashley Hudson. No, I don't either. But here we are. Oh, he was in WCW. I wouldn't have known that because who the fuck is Ashley Hudson?
I'm pretty sure he's just like a worldwide guy.
Still counts.
Oh yeah, I guess. Estrada with a roll up for a near fall, and now he's got arm control after an arm drag.
As Mike Sanders is ringside for this match, by the way.
Well, he's got to make sure that the Australian champ wins, right?
I would assume, right?
Oh,
Luke Williams and Ashley Hudson are the new Bushwhackers, apparently. In case that makes you any more excited to see him, because it definitely...
Oh, Estrada just did a slingshot crossbody to the floor and then proceeded to land directly on his forehead.
Thank God his afro's big, because that just cushioned him.
Yeah, that might have helped him out.
Holy shit, dude.
So Ashley Hudson's part of the new Bushwhackers, does that mean he's going around licking people's heads?
Is that still okay in 2003?
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Jorge Estrada was just standing on the second rope toward the outside of the ring and then moonsaulted in and barely hit Ashley Hudson with his legs. So you can think about how great of an idea that was as Ashley Hudson's walking around the outside.
That was an interesting move attempt, though. I'll give him that.
Well, he didn't land on his head, so that's something.
No, and he did land with his shin, so that might hurt.
Oh. Going for
Hudson.
Hudson.
Hudson with the knee to avoid a springboard attempt there by Estrada. This feels like something that should be on Explosion.
Yep.
Or you know what? Why wouldn't you just try to bring in Luke Williams and do the new Bushwhackers on the show?
Well, yeah, if they're a team and you're going to talk about it, why not?
This is coming from a guy that doesn't like the Bushwhackers. They should have been the new sheep herders. That'd be more interesting.
There you go.
Estrada sent to the floor. As we've just passed the half-hour mark, we're at 30:39 now. Also, it's 7:22 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, if you're curious what time me and Bob are recording.
Yeah. On a Wednesday.
Well, that's when these shows aired, so we got to watch them on Wednesdays.
No, we have to start at 8 o'clock then.
Oh, God.
It was 8 to 10.
Because then we can get really grumpy when the main event comes on and we're tired.
Here goes fucking Jeff Jarrett again. It's 9:40.
What's that sign?
I don't know.
Ashley Hudson.
Leg drop by Hudson.
He's like, yeah, I'm Ashley Hudson. Look at my fucking mustache.
He kind of reminds me of Simon Grimm.
I can see that.
I don't know. His name wasn't Simon Grimm, though, was it? In WWE? What was it?
Oh, man. I don't remember.
Oh, boy. Was it even Simon?
Yeah, it was Simon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Jorge is trying to reverse a suplex by landing on his feet, but they both kind of collapsed. They couldn't hold themselves up, so he just went for a pin.
Yeah.
Simon. I can't remember. It was him and what's his face there? The other guy, I forgot his name. The Vaudevillains.
Yeah. somersault splash there by Estrada. 8 in English.
And
Simon something.
Maybe it was just Simon. I don't know, man. Either way.
He had to have had a name.
He definitely did. Well, we saw him almost kill someone, so.
Yeah, and then he was like...
in front of 30 people.
That's generous.
Okay, that one might have had maybe 20, if that.
Simon Gotch.
Fuck.
God damn it.
And then he cut a pretty good promo.
No, he did, but it was weird because... So we're referencing a match with Jay Freddy at an independent wrestling show. Not to be named because they're horrible. And
as forehead, top rope, crossbody, Ashley Hudson rolls through and gets a 3 count. He's still your S.E.X Australian heavyweight champion.
Yeah, that match sucked. Anyway, Simon Grimm like dropped Freddy on his head. Or Freddy like hurt himself, I think. He did a move, and anyway, Freddy just landed on his head wrong. So he's getting checked on, and Simon cuts a promo, and eventually he's got to be like, this isn't part of the show. The show's over. So you guys got to go because he might be really hurt.
But then in the promo, he goes on to bid him. Didn't he end up calling him like, he turned wicked heel on us and was like, he's like.
That was before. He did the heel promo. And then, oh my God.
Oh, it's Australia.
God bless Australia.
Oh, and there's a koala. Okay, so one of the TNA dancers just pulled their shorts up their butt and had Australia tattoos or stickers on her butt cheeks. I did not expect that.
I think that's Lollipop.
I think it was.
God bless you. I love you.
Well, I forgot what we were talking about.
Do it again, Lollipop. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. She's got some underboob showing this week, too.
Yeah, she's going a little risque.
Oof.
And the koalas on the other one's like little shorts. Going to the tape from 1 week ago. What's going on? Oh, AJ Styles.
That must mean that we're getting Zbyszko here soon. Well, anyway, so back to the Simon Gotch thing. Simon Grimm. He cut like a heel promo, really good. And then he realized that nobody was leaving as like the EMTs and stuff were checking on Jay Freddy. So he had to be like, that's it. It's the end of the show.
Show's over. He might be really hurt. Thanks for coming. And it was
he needs some privacy because they're going to have to like send him to the hospital or whatever. We all thought that Jay Freddy had broken his neck.
Yeah. And we thought we just saw the end of someone's career. And that was that the show where one of the refs broke his ankle, or was that the show before that?
Oh, man. That's a good question.
So we're seeing just highlights from last week of Larry Zbyszko coming out, which was very odd and very confusing I don't know why he's here.
Because he's part of the tradition.
Well, then I'm on the other side because you can't keep bringing out all these old guys.
It's the tradition, man.
That's fine.
This is what's going to happen. We're going to get a War Games match. It's going to be Jeff Jarrett, Dusty, Zbyszko, Koloff, and the Road Warriors.
Only if William Regal can come out and announce it.
I gotta write it down. I don't even know if I have a pen.
War Games.
Oh, I do have a pen. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I know it's technically usually like 5-on-5. I'm going to write on this receipt real quick.
This dude's got to write it. He's got to write it down.
Yeah, so I'll forget. So Jarrett, Warriors, Zbyszko, Koloff.
Oh, here we go. Special challenge match on his way to the ring using the TNA theme song.
3.
Larry Zbyszko.
Okay, so that's 6. So this War Games match is going to be 6-on-6. So we're going to have Jarrett, Road Warriors, Zbyszko, Koloff, and Dusty against Mike Sanders, David Flair, Desire. She's a wild card. BG James, Don Harris, and Vince Russo.
Oh, look, he's
Tell
making
me that wouldn't be a multi. Oh, he's faking it.
Yeah, he's faking like a
mocking
limp.
him. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to get out of the match. I was like, dude, really? I am.
Remind me at the next video package, and I will tell you my update for the Impact Plus situation. But I don't want to talk about it during this high impact match we're about to see between the living legend Larry Zbyszko and AJ Styles.
Zbyszko looks to be in pretty decent shape, though.
I would say for probably how old he is here, he's not doing too bad.
Go get him, Zbyszko. I hope they have Zbyszko go over. Get that young talent over. Do it. There you go. Yeah, great. See, even Don West is like, hey, he's looking pretty good.
He's going to have to be, because AJ Styles, he's pretty good.
That AJ Styles is a talented feller.
Okay, we're stalling. Major stalling.
That's all right.
Let's go. AJ's like, hey, better open those fists. Only open fists, okay? No closed.
Don West is like, I'm up to lifting 85 pounds. Sure you are, Don.
Yes, Don West, thank you. This is old school versus new school right here. As Zbyszko takes down AJ Styles, and then he gets back up, and he's like, no, God damn it.
I think AJ just said, I'm too quick. If he's too quick, you wouldn't have been taken down.
And then someone's yelling, get him! Get him!
I don't like this match already. I don't like this.
Well, like, come on, what's going on here?
Go get him, AJ. Hit the Pele kick right now.
Now we're talking. Don't worry, Bob. This show's going to pick up real quick, real soon.
I doubt it. Zbyszko with a head scissors on the mat.
Oh.
Do you think a head scissors by a guy that's probably in his early 60s would still hurt?
Well, it depends if you like the smell of Ben Gaze or not. It very well could.
Oh my god. That's funny.
In Styles, he's just not quick enough because Zbyszko had him in there. We've just crossed over the 40-minute mark. We're at 40:10.
If I was Zbyszko, I would have put Icy Hot on the back of my knees.
Oh, there you go. I feel like we've been watching the show for an hour, so that's not a great sign.
Yeah, no, the first half of the show I don't think has been that great. I mean, even the Russo talking segment wasn't that good.
That's been the weakest S.E.X talking segment since they've come.
Yeah.
Styles trying to bridge his way out of another. What do we call this? It's not a. What do you want to call it?
That was a head scissors.
A head scissor, not a leg lock, not a whatever else we call it. I don't want to get yelled at. Is now we have an armbar, arm lock, whatever Bob wants to call it. We're gonna call it that. All right, Styles, Irish whip, Zbyszko, kitchen sink.
No, it's called a knee lift.
What's a kitchen sink then?
A kitchen sink is something in your household in which you would put dishes in.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna break his ribs. Go get him, AJ.
Okay,
I'm gonna break my ribs right now.
I wouldn't recommend it. I had a friend fall off a ladder at work once, and they broke their ribs, and it was not great. Styles just super kicked the shit out of Larry Zbyszko to the outside of the ring.
He fell off a ladder?
Yeah. He fell off a ladder and broke a couple ribs.
What happened? Like, how did he fall off the ladder?
I don't think he knows. Oh, fucking.
Oh, my God. What is Plumtree doing here? A former manager, though. And Zbyszko just rammed Styles into the ring steps face first.
Please go away.
Plum tree, man. God damn.
I was hoping we were going to see the end of him when he was gone.
I'm surprised he's still here.
Zbyszko going to the top rope?
What the fuck is Zbyszko? No, he's not going to do nothing. Andrew Thomas saving Zbyszko's life.
Oh. Styles trips him, though.
Yeah, what is he doing? Oh, punching him. After tripping him from the floor. Oh, right hand by Zbyszko. Spin kick to the gut.
The slowest spin kick I ever seen.
Yeah, that's all right.
Throwing Styles off the ropes. Back body drop.
Oh. 1, 2. No, Styles kicks out. I like how Andrew Thomas put his hands right in Zbyszko's face, suggesting that Zbyszko's blind and he wouldn't be able to see that he said 2.
He doesn't have his glasses on, so.
Yeah. Suplex by AJ. Come on, do the spiral tap. Right on Zbyszko's face. That'd be great.
It kind of looks like he's setting up.
He's not doing that, though.
Oh, okay. Zbyszko's getting up. Styles climbing to the top. He gets crotched and flips off.
Styles with a roll up in the corner, his feet on the ropes, and he just pins Zbyszko.
Oh, okay. Well,
thank God.
Didn't expect that, but yeah, that match was shit, so thank God that's over.
I can't believe that they have AJ Styles in a feud with Larry fucking Zbyszko.
Why not, dude?
There's no reason for that. Arguably your best in-ring worker. Oh, he's going after today.
Yeah, with your feet. I saw you.
He wants a title match right now. Don, shut up. You don't have any pull.
He's like, Mike Tenay, you're the matchmaker, aren't you? Mike Tenay's like, yep, okay. Yeah, just like last week, he wants a title match. Does he think I'm going to talk to the booker, the man who runs the business? Jarrett. Dare I say it?
You son of a bitch.
Oh, I thought he was going to go attack Zbyszko again.
No, Zbyszko bailed. He's out of here.
He got his payday.
The crowd is cheering for AJ. Like, everybody is.
Wonder why.
Is he going to get attacked? No. I thought maybe he was going to get jumped. Let's go back to Lollipop. Maybe she will show us her butt cheeks again.
No, we just keep zooming in on the koala on the other girl's outfit.
Lollipop, do it. Turn around. Turn around, Lollipop. God damn it.
Oh, you only got that peek once.
God damn it. That's bullshit.
Oh, special interview with Goldilocks with Jerry Lynn and Ron the Truth Killings.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Jerry.
Look at Killings.
He's like doesn't trust them.
Could it be the birth of little Jimmy? He's gonna talk to little Jimmy in a second. No, I'm joking. So, asking about the match tonight between David Flair and Mike TNA, Goldie's saying, hey, if Vince Russo gets his way tonight, it could be lights out for TNA. Like, what happens?
Yeah, and she mentioned that Lynn's been involved with like every single major company. Lynn says that every company's told them promises. He had food on the table for his daughter, and then Sports Entertainment Extreme came in. They could be taking food off his daughter's plate.
No, we don't like that shit. Don't you dare do that to Jerry Lynn. He's a good guy.
It's about his livelihood. It's about his family tonight. Ron Killings just left. He wasn't even part of it. What? Well, before we get into the match here, what's your update for Impact?
Okay, it's quick enough. I'll just tell you here during this entrance. Who is this? The David Flair? Yep. David Flair and Mike Sanders are coming out through the crowd. So, if you've been following along, my Impact Plus has not worked in At least 2 to 3 months. Okay, they
Yeah,
changed
over a month.
servers
Sure.
right after, I believe it was the Turning Point pay-per-view or Impact Plus special. Maybe it was Final Resolution. I don't remember. It was one of them. They're using the old names. Anyway, so they did that, and I got to watch that show. So now I've missed 2 because it hasn't worked. So I know that much. So regardless, I reached out. I emailed them. Hey, I can't get into I can get into my account, but it's saying I don't have a subscription, which is weird because I paid for an annual subscription. I should be able to go. And here we go, starting hot in the match. Long story short, they ignored me for weeks and weeks and weeks. I decided, hey, I got to file a complaint with PayPal. Like, I don't know what else to do. You guys, like, I've read other people complain that they are also not hearing back. I said, I need to do something here. I just lost $80.
Right.
Well, the good news finally happened. Is probably, I don't know. I waited to tell Bob this, so it was probably within the week that they resolved it on my side, and I got a full refund.
Oh wow.
So there's a
Does
positive.
that mean that Impact never contacted PayPal? Because
They
usually
never. Yes.
Yeah.
Or it's, I don't even want to say it's Impact because it's really the service of who they go through. It's like Clegg or something weird like that is where the payment went to.
Oh, okay.
Now that being said, I've emailed many different emails, some of which I think went to Impact people that should have helped me. But it's okay. It's resolved now. I'm probably going to resubscribe through Fight because I actually think that'll work.
Yeah. We started off here with all 4 guys brawling. Lynn at one point here hit a bulldog clothesline combo off the middle rope, and now he's chopping David Flair in the corner, ripping that S.E.X shirt. So he'll have to get another one. So that'll be probably another $20 to $25.
Oh, at least. As Jerry Lynn is pounding him in the corner here.
Sanders dropping Lynn over the top rope to help out David Flair, who didn't need the help. David Flair rips off the shirt, revealing his Ric Flair type body. Despite being significantly younger than Ric Flair, he's got the same body type. Oh. Okay, snapmare by Sanders on Lynn, and the rolling neck snap by Flair. Sanders and Flair really enjoy strutting. I've noticed that already.
What a weird team, too. By the way, Mike Sanders and David Flair.
That should be their team name. The Strutters.
Why not? Miss you, Mike.
Who the fuck
That's
is
a
Mike?
sign in the crowd right now. So, I'll tell you what. The fans in the Asylum, they got some interesting signs generally.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're obviously internet fans.
Oh, yeah. Tagging Flair back in as Jerry Lynn is in the corner. They're really controlling the ring over to their side. What a great tag team, Bob. This isn't just 2 singles guys. This is the biggest draw in TNA history, David Flair and Mike Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, David Flair is without question a future NWA World Champion. I mean, I've said that since his debut. I mean, no one can deliver such quick stomps like he just did to Jerry Lynn that looked very robotic and not very good. But I mean,
robotic.
Yeah, those tend to hurt the most. I mean, I'm sure a David Flair kick hurts more than a Rock kick, because when the Rock would do it, he would always shake his leg. His legs would jiggle, kind of funny. But those never hurt. But David Flair's stiff kicks right to the head. It's gotta be brutal. Look at that knee lift by David Flair. Well, now you got punched off the apron. That's bullshit. That should be disqualification by Jerry Lynn. Sanders decking Lynn here for a 2 count, I hope. Yep. Come on, Scott Armstrong. Just count don't count the 3 on Jerry.
Mike Dene says he can't concentrate on these matches because of what's to come.
Well, I mean, what? We have the tag title match.
The X Division.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that suplex by David Flair. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Ready? It's it. 1, 2.
One.
Oh, wow.
He got a 1 count.
It was a 2 count.
It was 2?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. I thought Jerry Lynn kicked out at 1. I was like, no way.
David Flair has never gotten just a 1 count in his career. It's always like 2 3/4 if he doesn't win. Watch this. Oh my God, knee breaker.
Oh,
Jerry Lynn's gonna give up. Look at that woo. That's the best woo in the business. Get him, David.
you think David Flair didn't make it just because he sucks, or like?
I mean, probably. He's not very good. I mean,
Like,
those elbow drops weren't even elbow drops. He just went down.
Like, do you think he just needed a better trainer, or he just didn't have it like his dad?
No, he did not have it. There's no way.
Well, you look at Charlotte; she's like pretty good. Like, I think Charlotte's a really good wrestler.
Charlotte's good. Yeah.
David is not.
No. I don't think he's very athletic. I think that's the problem.
What's David Flair do? Does anyone know what David Flair does today?
Didn't Conrad say he was like in insurance or something like that?
That fits.
I don't know if I could trust David Flair with insurance.
Now, if you used to be a wrestler, right, as David Flair slapping Jerry Lynn in the corner with some chops, trademark knife edge chops, as Tanae says. If you used to be a wrestler, let's say you're David Flair. Okay, you get out of wrestling, you start doing insurance, right? Do you tell anyone that you used to be on TV?
No.
Or do you keep that on the DL? Like, yeah, I've been doing insurance my whole life. That's
No,
nothing.
you know what I would have done if I was David Flair, right, and my career is over in professional wrestling. I would have tried to get involved with the post office. And I would have gone in there and put on my application and been like former television actor or whatever. And then I'd be like, you know what? Watch this episode of Nitro.
Oh,
and
God.
it'd be the episode of Nitro from 2000 where David Flair beat up a postal man and put him in figure 4.
Oh, that one.
That he was trying to fuck Stacy Keibler or whatever.
I love that episode.
So I think it was even originally on a pay-per-view, like Fall Brawl maybe, but they also aired it on Nitro. So that's what I would do, and then the postal service would probably be like, "Wow, this guy's a lunatic. We love him. He can definitely handle his own, and he could get the job." Ron Killings is on fire right now. Oh,
It's his first time coming in, is it not?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, up and over. And, cartwheel and drops a split to duck the line. Kicks him, and Mike Sanders in the gut, and he's going for his axe kick. 1, 2.
No, come on. Good. No, see, David Flair would have kicked out at 1.
Well, yeah, he's a superstar.
Yeah. Double hip toss on Sanders.
Mike Sanders, take your shirt off. Why are you wrestling in a shirt? There's no way you're like that out of shape. If Larry, oh shit,
there was a noticeable sound of that. See, look at that. Now that pisses me off that Jerry Lynn took the fall. But David Flair is a genius. I'm telling you, it's like a license plate in there or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thud.
Even Tanae is saying there's an audible thud. It sounded like it was
metal.
a tray. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he gonna open it? True. Very true. Is he doing AJ Styles' taunt?
It kind of did look like he just did. Oh, he tells Truth thanks, but no thanks. We're full.
Oh, he's suggesting that Ron Killings was trying to join the group. Interesting. Great. So now they're going to be questioning Ron Killings. This is going to end up like the Sting storyline in WCW. Are you trying to join the NWO? No, dude. I swear to God, I'm not. Come on, Lollipop.
Oh, she has the lollipop now. See, her hand's busy. She can't jack her shorts up again.
Can't do it. It's bullshit.
They're to this other girl. They're like, "Hey, can you clip this koala on your pants, please?" Oh, it's time.
In the pit.
Via videotape.
I wish I was in Lollipop's pit. I'll tell you that. What?
Oh, my goodness.
Where is he at?
A studio.
WB 32.
He's like yelling. He's never heard such an uprising. Oh.
Oh, great. My cousin.
He used to live in that chair. Right next to him was the junkyard dog. Kerry Von Erich was next to him. Russo?
Is he just naming everybody that's dead?
He said he slapped Bruce upside his head after going nose to nose with him. This is very bizarre.
You're a coward. The worst kind of coward.
All the folks around the wrestling world. Jeff Jarrett comes from his school. And Jerry, we're not allowed to say his name.
You should be fired.
Like, shove me down the ladder. I thought that was Bob talking for a second, but it's actually Roddy Piper.
Yeah, it's not me.
You've underestimated your enemy. See this?
WB 32.
Oh, he actually is saying this is Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
This is a ring. What is happening? He's sending hell our way. For new wrestlers or something, he's saying? He said he's never going to go back to Nashville for any kind of money.
I guarantee you we'll see him again. In Nashville.
How can you after this promo? How can you not go back? You know? I mean, this is very like, Vince Russo, I'm going to fight you. A couple weeks late. I mean, it happened a while ago at this point, but... He can come in mind and spirit. But he's not coming in body. He's not coming.
No. Been around the world 7 times. I've seen people die.
I look at Kid Cash. One of those new guys I'm talking about. There's something. What's the saddest thing you've ever seen, Roddy? Someone killing the spirit of the very soul of Kid Cash. What? What?
What is with this Kid Cash reference?
Look at the mic thing sliding down.
Yeah.
Who's coming from WB 32?
Hell.
Have a nice day. Bang, bang?
Yeah, Mick Foley?
Well, he didn't do the bang, bang part, so
No,
it's
he
not, but...
Not copyright infringement.
X Division Championship match is up next. No, it's not.
That's low-key.
Yeah,
no, correction.
Correction, JB. Did he mean the tag? Okay.
So, is he going to correct himself or what?
He's just going to pretend that he didn't just make the mistake that...
Right. This is for the tag team titles there. Borash.
Hey, we've just crossed the hour mark. Well, a minute and a half ago. We're at an hour, 1 minute, and 38 seconds.
Shake that ass is America's Most Wanted. Come on. A-Storm and Chris Harris. Now, Eric Bischoff has always said you can tell whether or not James Storm is going to win by his facial expression. So is he going to win tonight or no?
I'll be honest. He looks pretty pissed. So So I don't think he is. I think they're gonna lose. Look at him.
Look at he's like, fuck my life.
Dude, cool, because they just won the belts like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's funny. He doesn't look interested at all to being in this match.
Dude, he looks so mad.
Well, it looks like he's going to start off the match here with Prime Time.
Should be, yeah.
Or not. No, it looks like Low-Ki.
Low-Ki with the growing out his hair and like the black pants is an interesting change.
Yeah, now he's done this a little bit. Well, he did it before too with like Jersey All Pro.
Oh, okay.
Did
he do it when he was Caval? No, he didn't know it. It was a joke.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
that.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know anything about NXT.
Well, that was like the BS NXT too.
Yeah, he had like one match on pay-per-view against Dolph Ziggler, and they're like, "Yo, you're fired." It's like, okay. Oh, Low-Ki just going away here on James Storm. I almost called him Landstorm.
Jesus.
Close. Look at that. James Storm's just pissed. He's like, I looked at the booking sheet. I'm pissed. My name wasn't circled.
Oh, miscue.
Well, okay. Well, now Low-Ki was going for a dropkick, and then it was like mistimed, and it looked as if Storm headbutted him in the nuts anyway. But,
well, it sort of looked like Storm was going as if Low-Ki was going to leapfrog him.
yeah. Yeah, but it was more of a dropkick attempt there. Low-Ki continuing with strikes that the camera decided to look at Rudy Charles' legs.
It's Low-Ki scratching at the eyes. James Storm's like, I'm fucking pissed. I'm tagging in my underwear model partner.
I bet you James Storm isn't a very good poker player. Fuck, I got a bad hand. It's bullshit. I'm going to fucking lose.
Well, and I said he looked pissed because, well, besides the fact that he did, but usually they come out, they have high energy, everyone loves them, and he just looked like someone just peed in his Cheerios this morning. And
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Well, no, he even got regular, I think. That's how mad he was.
Even worse.
There's
with the clothesline. Seemingly knocking Low-Ki a little woozy there.
Back body drop to Low-Ki.
See, I get nervous with these backdrops, so sometimes the guys don't do like a full rotation.
Yeah. Well, this Harris holding up Low-Ki, and then drop kick by James Storm.
Easily catapulting Low-Ki into the corner and then kicks him in the knee to Storm.
What the fuck? Stop doing that leg move.
I don't see. I think they're trying to jack the legs instead of slamming them around.
Oh shit!
Oh, tossing Low-Ki into Skipper.
I kind of like that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Crowd's getting hot. James Storm's getting hot, but in a different way. He's pissed.
Stop cheering us. We suck. We're not good enough.
Daniels is ringside like, God damn it.
How come they're not doing picture-in-picture? This is bullshit.
Well, nothing's really going on, so I could see why they wouldn't there.
No excuse for that. We need a replay, guys. Give it to us. Give it to us.
Can we see it in the back?
I need it. I need to see it.
Okay, James Storm locking up with Elix Skipper now.
Say my name. Prime time, baby. He should have came out in his Team Canada gear from the beginning.
Oh, that would have been good. Why not?
What the fuck was that?
A really odd head scissor.
By Storm.
Yes. Storm and
Chris Harris, underwear model. If anybody has AMW underwear, and you want to give it to me.
It would not surprise me if Vince Russo's saying that as a shoot, and he did do that before, and that's fine if he did, but what? Why are you even... Is he just saying that because he's like... I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Harris had hit a bulldog, and now a Thez press here on Skipper with some left hands.
Quick tags by America's Most Wanted in and out. Because now James Storm is back in.
Ooh, double backdrop on Skipper. 1, 2. Oh, Storm's like, come on, just count the 3, asshole. Gotta win. Continuing. This is some good pacing here for this match compared to the other ones. Daniels holding Storm's foot, allowing Loki to deliver a kick from the apron. And now Skipper with a belly-to-belly suplex like he's Magnum TA. Tagging in Loki. All right. I don't know why they're slowing it down now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, I was trying to think of something to say. Look at Daniels yelling at the girl in the crowd right there.
That would actually end up being Daniel's wife. He said in interviews that there was a spark between the confrontation, and he married her because she was wearing a Charlie Brown T-shirt.
And he just
said that's my favorite show, my favorite cartoon.
He's like, you like Sports Entertainment Extreme or what?
Yeah.
She's like, no, I like James Storm.
I like James. Nobody likes James Storm. That's a lie. Actually, I like James Storm. Although I was always bigger on Chris Harris than I was James Storm. But.
Interesting how things work out, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Chris Harris, when he eventually leaves, is like, I'm not going to, 1 month I'm fighting Christian, and the next month as Loki does a springboard kick here to James Storm. 1 week I'm feuding with, Christian, the next week I'm losing to fucking Black Rain. I'm out of here. It's like, dude, relax. And then he goes to ECW and he's like, I'm Braden Walker. And then,
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that ended pretty quick.
Elix Skipper's working on the leg of James Storm, dropping some bows on it.
I like how Loki is standing on the middle rope, or he was. And even then, he still wasn't the same height as like Jeff Jarrett would be on the apron.
Yeah.
Just a weird differential there. Daniels is really going at it with this woman.
Dude, she's like standing over the guardrail.
Yeah, that's weird. But you know what? Good for him because it's creating a crowd reaction, maybe more so than we would get.
And they're all chanting, "Let's go Storm!" So he's probably about to go over there again in a minute. But he is hyping up. He's ready to go. He's like, "Yes, I gotta get my comeback in before I lose." So, just kidding. Skipper slams him back down.
1, 2. Oh, Storm kicks out. What if James Storm thought that professional wrestling was legit?
Well,
because I've heard the same thing about like Davey Richards. Like he hated losing matches.
I think I've heard that as well.
And it's like, why? I would rather, if I had 2 options where it's like you could earn $100,000 and be the world champion, or earn $400,000 and lose every fucking match. Guess what I'm doing?
Yeah,
I'm losing every fucking match 2 times over. I don't give a fuck. But then there's guys like Bret Hart who are like, no, I'll give me the $100,000. It's like, what?
It's a pride thing.
I have no pride. I have no dignity. I have nothing.
Yeah, Bob's like, give me some Cheerios, and I'm just gonna sit here in this chair and eat them, and I'm gonna watch 20 hours of wrestling in 8 hours.
Yeah, I've actually started thinking about my wrestling habits here, viewing habits. And I think I figured out a way to watch more wrestling in a shorter amount of time.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm going to start watching like shows that I review at a 1.5 rate.
Are you for real?
So it's just going to boom, 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 constantly going. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it and see how it works.
Are you really?
Yeah, why not? I'll give it a try.
Well, Skipper,
Well, you know what? To be fair, though, it'd probably be impossible to do that with like Ring of Honor because of all the flips and shit. I'd probably be like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'd probably lose my mind.
Ooh, Loki with a low drop kick to Storm after Skipper kind of kept him down there. They've had control this whole time.
Yeah.
We've really slowed down.
Maybe next week here on the podcast, I will watch it. I'll watch the show at 1.5 speed.
Oh, it'd make our podcast shorter. We've been.
Well, you can watch it. You can watch it at the normal speed. I will get done in about 45 minutes instead of about almost 2 hours. And I'll tell you how it was at 1.5 speed.
Okay.
Kick out. But is Storm still in this match?
Yeah.
It's always the least interesting people in the match for the longest time.
Skipper going for a kick, but Storm blocks it, and then he ducks a kick, or Skipper ducks a kick from him. He steps over one, and then he kicks Skipper in the head. So now they're both down. Who's going to get to their partner first? Can we get Chris Harrison again so he can do a spear and a couple Fez presses before he tags Storm back in? Well, let's find out.
Go get him, James. I feel he's going to get pulled off. Oh, no.
Oh, no, wow.
I thought Daniel was going to go and pull him off.
Punch. Clothesline.
Clothesline.
Ducks the line. Skipper. Oh, but he gets him in the back.
Back.
Gets Loki up. Tilt-a-whirl. Sort of tilty slammy thing.
A tilt-a-whirl slam, Dallas.
I didn't want to actually call it that and get yelled at by you, so.
I am the Mike today, and you are the Don West.
I'll take it, man.
Swinging neck breaker by James Storm. I don't think James Storm's the legal man. I don't know how you counted the pin there. Pin attempt, because he's definitely not legal.
Oh.
Kick. Springboard. Caught. Sit out powerbomb there.
Wait.
I like how Loki was caught like a child falling out of the sky there.
Skipper took care of James Storm there on the outside.
Look at this. Skipper no-selling some chops. He's like, fuck you, man.
Oh,
okay, but now he's selling it because Harris is beating the shit out of him against the rope.
He's laying him in.
He's a stiff worker, that Chris Harris. More left hands, excuse me. What is going on? Like, I don't understand why there's just like 10 seconds of these people. Just like, I don't know what to do. What do we do?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same. Like, it's very, like, it's kind of making me tired, to be honest.
Yeah. Snap suplex, because he probably doesn't know what to do. So I was, let's do a snap suplex. And Skipper's like, this is a train wreck. Let me get out of the ring real quick. Still doesn't know what to do. Just looking around.
Like, what is happening?
What the fuck? Go, just do something.
Okay, Storm throws Skipper back in. Harris like pretends to punch Loki because he doesn't really know what to do. As Loki kicks him in the face.
Yeah, Harris was probably like, dude, just knock me out because I don't know what to do. Skipper holding Harris for something. Oh, chicken wing double underhook suplex.
Nice.
For 2 count. That was a nice move. I thought he was just stalling for time there.
So did I. I thought he was trying to get Loki to do something.
Yeah.
Storm ducked a kick, and then he kind of comes back with one, but it was okay.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Holy shit. Loki just killed James Storm now.
1, 2.
Is Loki actually the legal man? You could have fooled me.
I don't fucking know. I know that Chris Harris is not. As he drops Skipper over the top rope. Jesus. His chops are brutal.
Yeah, slapping Harris wicked hard. Harris throwing him against the rope. Picks him up. Catatonic.
And... No. Oh. Why did James Storm just do that dropkick and then clearly clap his hands in front of his face? I didn't like that.
He might have.
That's what AR Fox does, and that drives me nuts. Cross body by Harris.
Whoa.
Oh, Skipper Matrix out, and then he got super kicked by James Storm. Storm signaling for the end. Does that mean we're gonna get the death sentence?
It does look like they're setting up for it. Wait a second. Daniels up on the apron. Harris knocks him down though. Look at James Storm just sitting there waiting. He was pissed. He's like, just fucking do it.
Was he not aware that Harris was not on the top rope anymore?
Well, that's the thing. Why was he still sitting there?
Yeah, Harris catching Loki on a handspring in the corner. Can of tonic, and he just murdered him. That was great. No, the referee forced himself to be distracted by Daniels. Daniels wasn't really in position for that. Oh, Skipper hits Harris with the championship. Or one of them, at least. And then Loki's put on top. Storm was on the floor, but he was right there to break it up. Was he?
Daniels might have went and held him.
I think so.
Okay, so we have new tag team champions. Skipper and Loki.
Well, I gotta say that's pretty much expected, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that was okay, but there was just too many times where there was 15, 20 seconds of these guys like, I don't know what to fucking do.
I think this is another example of the match went just way too long, and it just like the first match. Like, if it was shorter, this match could have been, I think, really, really great.
Yeah. Daniels is really happy for this tag title, but he's not a champion.
Wait, it might be the Freebirds rule. They might all have it.
Oh, that'd be good. Oh, come on, do it. Yes. God bless England.
No, it's not England. It's Australia.
United Kingdom. Australia. Whatever. How did Lollipop not pose for Playboy? That's what I want to know.
Who knows?
What is wrong with the world?
Maybe she did.
Do it again.
Goldilocks standing by.
Oh, what is it? Okay. Bob Armstrong.
I don't need this crap from you. He's hearing it from everyone. She's like, hey, leave me alone.
Remember when BG hit him in the head with the chair and they never followed up on that? That was fun.
Well, they did for like 1 week, sort of, and then they ignored it. Because remember, they was like, I'm going to make BG James beat you up. And then he didn't.
Yeah.
What else am I supposed to do? Get away from me. Goldilocks is like, damn it. Girls.
Who's this? Yeah, now it's for the X Division title there. Borat.
It's Athena.
She's not wearing a skirt.
Well, so this must be what everyone in the Asylum has finally wanted. Her to have a match. Maybe not against Sonny Siaki.
Probably not.
But they wanted her to have a match. So here we are.
Will she win the X Division Championship? Probably not, but you never know. What the fuck is Chris Vaughn wearing? Okay.
This dude's wicked hype.
I've been setting up the ring for over 6 months now. I get my first wrestling match.
6 months. I can't believe JB was in Australia this morning, or an hour and a half ago.
Right. JB, can you hear us? The fuck, man.
From the Isle of Samoa. Accompanied by Every Man's Desire.
We're at 1 hour, 21 minutes and 4 seconds. So I think it's probably this and then the main event, right?
If I had to take a guess, let's take a look. We know all this. We know all the stuff. Yes, it is just this match in the main event.
Okay, so we have roughly about a half hour probably remaining in the show.
We probably got at least 35. As Sonny Siaki immediately super kicks Chris Vaughn, and Athena's just kind of stepping around the ring because she's probably
Athena's doing it smart. Yeah, she's being smart about this. Okay, great. Clothesline. If I was Athena, if Sonny were to try to pin Vaughn right now, I wouldn't even try to break it up.
Hold up. Look at the shoes Athena is wearing.
Yeah, she's going to break her ankle.
Sonny Siaki suplexed Chris Vaughn onto the top rope and now is cornering Athena, in the corner. Grabs her by the hair. Oh, she slapped him though.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Vaughn almost won the X Division Championship on a roll up. Here's another pin attempt. Okay, why would Andrew Thomas try to go for 3 when he already kicked out? That was weird.
Oh.
Nice. That was like a reverse Death Valley driver. He fell the opposite way than you
I
normally.
like that.
Oh, Siakalypse. 1,
Nope.
2. No, he's not done yet. Oh, he wants to beat up a woman.
Oh.
Oh, low blow by Athena.
Oh, Desire's pulling Athena out of the ring, though, as Chris Vaughn tries to clothesline and dropkick Sonny Siaki, but it's not working.
That was a weak-ass clothesline. Oh, great. Oh, wheelbarrow ace crusher there by Vaughn for a 2 count. Desire's ramming Athena into the apron back first.
She's probably still pissed that she... Oh,
I
Sonny
was supposed
Siaki.
to take her close up. Oh, no.
The pump handle fucking
God.
Steiner screwdriver.
Okay, he's done. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Siakalypse now.
Okay.
And he won.
Athena did nothing, which is fine. So that's basically Siaki against Vaughn. What is this? That's Trinity.
Dude, you freaking... Did you not call it?
She wasn't in the match, though.
No, but she's involved. I think that counts.
I don't know if that counts. Desire's pissed, so she's going to deck her from behind. Oh,
It's Trinity and
Divine Storm.
Desire. No, they don't. They're not with her anymore.
Oh, head scissors. See you later. If Trinity is not the TNA version of Lita, I don't know what is. Oh, no. What is he? Is he going to do the Siakalypse now to her? They changed the camera angle. Let's kick Cash. Look at this. Piper talks about him in his segment. Now he's involved with Siaki. Cool. Oh, standing Hurricanrana. The master of the Hurricanrana, as Dallas always likes to fucking say.
Well, he is. I mean, Mike Tenay told us.
He's not. They corner Desire. Oh, they're taking off her top. Because you know what? That's what we do in TNA. We just take women's clothes off every week. You bastards.
Sonny Siaki goes, what the hell are you doing?
Trinity and Kid Cash and Athena. Athena trying to be like, yeah, I'm part of this. Kid Cat, turn on her, Kid Cash. Hit the moneymaker on Athena. Oh, that's bizarre. Okay, so Kid Cash is a babyface now, I guess.
I guess so, right?
Well, when you have your morale depleted because of Sports Entertainment Extreme, as Roddy Piper told us, I guess you're going to turn babyface. Hermie
Sadler.
Norfolk, Virginia. He's running the show.
Wow.
There's Lollipop.
Sorry, Mike Tenay, don't care what you're talking about.
She's going to show us her butt cheeks again? And no.
No, you would have seen them already. That seems to be the first thing she does.
She knows not to overexpose it, you know? Make the fans want it more.
No, she's good at that. That's why she's a star here, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, Goldilocks is what? She's been invited to the Russo locker room.
Oh, no. What's going to happen?
That's Goldilocks. I did not know that was Goldilocks. At first, she has a bandana on her head.
Yeah, she's changed her look.
They're spraying champagne.
Oh, champagne all over. Is there silly? Is that like silly string?
Yes, there's like silly string of champagne.
Oh, Sanders put it on her fucking top, and she was like, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Yeah, you could tell
she's wearing
a
white top, and she was pissed by that. Goldilocks like my eyes are burning because of the champagne.
Russo's pissed. He's like, "What are you guys doing?
We haven't won anything. We got Jarrett out there." We just broke glass. Vince, they are X Division and Tag Team Champions. Be happy about something. David Flair in the back is just like, what? What happened? We've won all of our matches tonight.
He's like, move. I want to look at the cake.
No, is it a camera or a TV screen?
Oh, there probably was. There's also a cake on the table, though.
Yeah. It's funny that he'd be watching it on a monitor when literally, if you walked out the door, you could see the ring for where their locker room is at.
Yeah.
Oh, did TNA just say that against all odds?
Against all odds.
Wow.
What I was also going to say is it's interesting that we saw. So we have Athena, Trinity, and Desire. We're starting to see like a slow formation of some women wrestlers that are mainstays in TNA now. So we're starting to see some that aren't.
Who are mainstays?
Trinity, Desire, Athena.
Okay. So 3.
Yeah, we're starting to see it. I'm saying like the formation of a women's division.
I mean, they haven't even wrestled each other. So.
Well, a couple of them, well, not each other, but that's what I'm getting at. Here's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who has a chain in his hand.
Oh, boy.
Where's my hot dog?
What? Why would they go to that sign? What the fuck? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yeah.
I say yes, yeah.
You're joking, right?
It's definitely a sandwich, bro.
A hot dog?
Yes.
It's not a fucking sandwich.
What is it then?
It's a fucking meat.
Yeah, it has
on a bun.
Yeah, which makes it a fucking sandwich.
It's not a fucking sandwich. Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yes.
No, it's a fucking hamburger.
No, it's a sandwich.
No, it's not.
Dusty has a chain. He's ready to fight. Come on, bring out Nikita. That's what I want to see. Nikita Koloff versus Dusty Rhodes in 2003.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Dusty.
Listen, baby. Let me talk to you. He's being very serious. He's dressed as if his son just died.
Vince Russo, baby. Vince Russo, baby. I got this chain, baby, from his limo, baby.
He didn't count for that NWA blood. I have a feeling this is about to go like 15 minutes.
Well, probably. Probably is going to.
Because last week he talked for a wicked long.
I feel like what's going to happen is Dusty's going to cut this emotional promo. He's going to be like, back in 1977, baby, at the Florida Convention Center, when I met Nikita Koloff, baby, and he busted me open wide, baby. I was bleeding like a stuffed pig, baby. And he's going to keep on going. He's going to basically do a timeline of their entire lives.
Yeah, that's usually how the promos go here.
Yeah, 1987, baby, Koloff, blah, blah, blah. And then Koloff's going to come out, and they're going to be like, we're buddies, superpowers, baby, all night. And he'll be like, yeah, totally. And then Koloff's going to get the chain and then beat the shit out of Dusty Rhodes with it. And we're going to get a chain match next week. Dusty Rhodes against Nikita Koloff. Book it.
We're definitely getting a chain match. He has a fucking chain in his hand.
Book it.
But if it's not a chairs and chains match, I don't want to see it.
Right. No, you don't. Yeah, that's true. I would want it to be a first blood chain match. That way I know the match would end within about 12 seconds.
Oh, he's calling out one half of the superpowers, baby. Nikita Koloff.
Is Nikita going to come out from the S.E.X locker room? He was not in there for the celebration.
No, he wasn't. The Russian Nightmare. Where is he? Someone goes, I just heard someone say that he's Ric Flairing us.
He's not showing up. This place is the face, baby. The superpowers. Oh, here he is.
And he was Mr. Wrestling 4.
Yes, there's Nikita. He looks pretty much the same as he did even back in like 1992. What, he can't go over the railing? They got to fucking separate it for him?
If I had to take a guess, he went to the wrong one.
Probably. He said, get out of my way, security guy. He didn't break through it tonight. He had to wait for the guy to do it. Now, it's important to know he did not come through to sports entertainment. He just came through the crowd.
He's trying to get him in the ring so everyone can take a good look at him, and Dusty can tell him what he wants to say.
I love this. I love that we're doing a 1986 angle here in 2003. Oh, he's standing on the table. It's not breaking.
Okay, so maybe he has him to stand on the table and not. Yeah, it's never going to break, Bob. I told you that.
Come on. Do it. Could you imagine if it just collapsed right now? The baddest man in town.
I remember.
Now, I was listening to what happened when today.
Oh, I haven't listened yet, but go ahead.
And Tony was mentioning how, Koloff would have been a great challenger to Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 2 instead of King Kong Bundy. And I've never thought about that, but he's absolutely right.
Interesting.
Koloff was a really good wrestler. You've probably never seen him wrestle.
I honestly don't know if I have.
You probably haven't. You haven't seen anything pre 2004. So.
That's not true.
For the most part.
No.
I would say 95% of all of your viewing has been from July of 2004 onwards.
What the fuck? Okay, this promo is so dragged out.
I don't fucking care about this.
I'm not really following it. He's talking about their history and stuff, but why do I care about that in 2003? And I especially don't care about it in 2021 watching it. The history of if I was in the asylum here, I don't know, maybe more of those fans know what's going on, but I wouldn't have fucking any idea. So I'd be like, okay.
I feel like Dusty doesn't even care because now at this point he's almost laying down in the corner. Take his place.
Holy shit, they keep getting closer and closer on Nikita's face.
It's all about the eyes. You crossed that line that I drew.
In the sand, baby.
But that line wasn't straight, brother. Because I can never draw a straight line, brother.
He's letting last week be bygones.
That's good. See, now that's true. No, Dallas, if you were to, let's say, run me over with a car, the next week I'd be like, dude, it's a mulligan. You probably didn't even see me in the parking lot. It's fine. But then if you did it again, I start questioning it. I'd be like, pretty sure you saw me that time. But I let it go.
Wait.
Oh, he's going to show him the magazine.
Show him this signed magazine I've now crumpled that's signed by both guys that they probably actually signed in the back.
Rip it. Rip the fans magazine that's signed, you son of a bitch. Do it. Do it. Rip it. I want him to rip the magazine and have the fan run into the ring and just beat the shit out of both of them.
He's saying, you make the choice. Stand next to Dusty Rhodes. Make the choice. Stand next to tradition. He's going to pull the Shawn Michaels and the barbershop, and he's going to rip the magazine in half and then throw down the Dusty Rhodes side and hold up the Nikita Koloff side.
No, he'll rip it, and then he'll pull out a lighter and burn it.
That would be kind of cool.
Nikita's probably like, "Why? I don't even know how to read."
He goes, "Do you want him to cross over that line?" And the fans are like, "Eh."
He didn't rip it.
The fans, I think, care as much as we do about this. What's this?
Russo. Whoa. Nikita, bro, you know I'm Russian too, bro.
We ain't crossing any lines. Well, actually, if you're listening right now, you sure are. You're crossing the line. Oh, Dusty's trying to call Vince in the ring.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
See?
I know you're Russian and maybe don't understand that well. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
I like Russo trying to explain professional wrestling to Koloff.
He's like, yeah, I'm standing at the crossroad. So Dusty's yelling, you are what NWA is all about. Your tradition. And Russo's like, tradition my ass, Dusty.
take a step back. Well, I don't know about 1960, Vince.
Or you
It's
can
about
come into
20.
that dressing room that's covered in champagne, glass, and silly string. Do you want to come into the glass silly string room, or do you want to do tradition?
Do you want to go back to tradition, or you want to go into an 8-year-old's birthday party in the locker room? Huh? Let us know right now.
Dude, it literally looked like it. So which do you want to do, Nikita? Which one?
We've got ice cream cake in there. We don't have a freezer, so we got to eat it right now, Koloff. You want it or not?
Wait, Nikita just pushed Vince to the side, and he's about to get into the ring.
He is going to turn on
No
Dusty.
way. No way. He's joining. No. It's the superpowers. Vince Russo's
he's gonna
pissed.
he's going to beat the shit out of Dusty. I told you he fucking hit him with the right hand. I fucking knew it. This asshole. Look at this. Great. Now Dusty's gonna get his butt kicked.
Oh my God! Vince Russo just told Dusty to blow him.
Blow me. No.
Well, yeah, Bob. That was obvious as fuck.
I know. Well, I wanted to look smart, Dallas. Jesus, give me some credit.
Well, I looked smart because I was shocked. But wait, look at this though. He's not leaving with Vince Russo. He's leaving. He's his own man.
His own man. This is Nikita Koloff is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what it is. He don't need nobody. Oh, so now Russo's like, what the fuck? Oh no, TNA's getting up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord. Dusty, I'll be your partner. I'm part of the superpowers.
Where's TNA going?
He's gotta go to the bathroom.
He's like, I gotta piss before the main event.
I gotta fucking pee. That's not Dusty's music.
Well, friggin' poor Don West. Don West just keeps saying, please bear with me.
Oh, are we going right into the main event here?
Okay, so Don West is lost. He doesn't even know the rules of the match.
He doesn't know what to do. It's similar to whenever Jerry Lawler would be left on commentary when Jim Ross would leave or something. He'd be like, all right, well, I don't know what to say. So, yeah. All right, great. We have a match here.
Here's BG James.
BG James, my favorite.
Christopher Daniels, Mr. Angel, actually, as Vince Russo called.
That's right. Okay, so this is it's a gauntlet match, but it's a 4-way. So wouldn't it just be an elimination match at that point?
Yeah, I kind of think it is.
Or a handicap elimination match. I guess.
Heavy D.
Yeah, great. Don Harris. Yeah. Don Harris just screams main eventer if I've ever seen one. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Oh, wait. Mike Tenay's talking to Jeff Jarrett. He's giving him a pep talk. Remember your heritage, Jeff.
Remember when Jeff Jarrett wanted to kill Mike Tenay?
Yeah.
And then Tenay was like, fuck you, Jeff Jarrett. Now it's like, we're friends.
Look at Jeff Jarrett with his little cheater glasses on, too. Mike, I got to read a book. He says, Mike, you do what you do best. I'm going to do what I do best.
Well, I guess Tenay seems satisfied with that answer.
Lights
I'll
all
do
the
what
way
I do best. You go do it when I do best.
Okay, we are at an hour, 40 minutes, and 30 seconds. So we got less than 20 minutes left of the show.
Thank God. Thank fucking God. He's fired up. He's ready to go, Jeff Jarrett. Slides in and he's gonna Dex Daniels. There goes Don. BG gets one. Oh. Well, Daniels doesn't get eliminated.
Okay, so Don is telling us it is in fact like an over-the-top rope battle royal, and down to 2 turns it into a pinfall submission match. Which doesn't make a lot of sense because 3 guys could definitely throw Jeff Jarrett over the top rope.
I would imagine.
Except when he's a superhero like he's doing right now.
Right, he's Hulk Hogan. Daniels has dropkicked Jarrett to gain control of the match here. Heel kick as well. Now he went under the ropes, so it's not him being eliminated. Axe handle by Daniels off the apron to the floor.
Mike Tenay goes.
So we're gonna probably go into the crowd here any minute because that's what Jeff Jarrett does every fucking match.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tenay goes, Don, I don't know if you covered it yet, but this is Gauntlet rules.
Oh, chair shot to BG. Don chair shot. Daniels chair shot. BG then decks Jarrett to stop all the madness here with the chair. Oh, his brother stopped him from using the chair. That's bullshit. Jeff Jarrett can use the chair, but BG can't. That's unbelievable.
Interesting. As Heavy D throws Jeff Jarrett into the apron.
Someone's bleeding. It looks like Don has blood on his hand. I don't know if someone's bleeding.
I think it's his hand is cut, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I don't see anything else that is. Oh, wait. Is this... I can't tell.
Is his head?
We'll see in a minute once we get a better look. But... Oh, Jarrett's busted open.
From what? When was he busted open? From what?
It tells a story, dude.
That doesn't make any sense. He didn't get hit with a chair. Don barely sent him into the post, and he didn't really hit it. Oh, God. Don just smashed him over the head with a chair.
Look at, you were right, Bob. Here they go.
I fucking told you, man. Brawling into the crowd because that's all we know how to do. It's a cover because Jeff Jarrett's a bad wrestler, I guess.
Oh, no. Look, Don Harris is bleeding.
Don is busted. Yeah, right by his eyebrow. He even put both of his arms up to block the chair shot, and I think he still got clipped by it.
Huh.
Oh, man. Another chair shot. Do you think they're going to jump off of the fucking balcony again?
They're going to definitely try something.
Scott Armstrong, again, stopping BG from using a chair, and he's fucking pissed. We're going to get a BG James Scott Armstrong match, aren't we?
It seems that way, huh? Jeff Jarrett has the chair now. Oh, but he gets stopped again.
Yeah, he got stopped. He couldn't use that plastic chair.
Hey, BG James at least has like normal pants on finally.
I like how Jeremy Borash is security now. It's good.
Well, he just got back from Australia, so.
I feel like I just got back from Australia because I feel like I have major jet lag after watching this show.
Well, hey, Daniel's climbing up on that balcony. They're about to lay Jarrett onto the table, it looks like.
This is almost an every show occurrence. Is he about to do a moonsault? No, he's not.
Oh, he went for like an elbow drop and essentially missed the table.
Yeah, but he went through it.
He did go through it, but most of his body missed it.
Yeah.
Look at Jarrett. He's fighting for his heritage.
Weak chair shot to BG James.
Oh, and he whips it at Heavy D.
Payback.
I think that's going to be my new nickname, Heavy D. Heavy D and Big Bob coming at you on the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
Yep, that's creative. Oh, there's a Raven sign. I wonder what that could mean.
Oh, that's weird. Ooh, dropping Jeff Jarrett onto the guardrail.
PG struggling to wiggle himself over the railing. Don has no problem with it.
Look at the blood pouring. Hey, we're about to be back in the ring finally, and it's about to turn into apparently that Battle Royal style match.
Well, where's Daniels? Is he like hurt?
Yes. He went through a table.
Yeah, but he had stood up, but he was holding his elbow, so I don't know.
Jarrett can barely stand. So if they throw Jarrett over, who actually gets the title?
I would say the tallest man on the team.
Oh God.
Yeah. So Don Harris.
You have to go in height order.
Yeah. I mean, Don's probably even the oldest, so.
He's like the older brother, so of course he gets it.
Yeah. Well, PG gonna do his jabs. Let's see.
Sorta. He was just doing a weird dance.
Yep, jab. And another jab. How about another jab? Okay, great. Yep, strut. And no, he's not going to do the forearm. He's going to let Don do the big boot.
And then he's going for a BME. No, just kidding. But
right.
Dropping the knee down on Jarrett now.
Drop. It's not a pin there, BG. No, let's see. They don't know the fucking rules of the match.
Apparently you can pin. Okay. I guess I don't know the rules either, which is a problem.
Nobody knows the rules to this fucking match. I'll tell you that right now.
Might as well make it a King of the Mountain match. Make it confusing as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
time of drop by BG. Oh, he's going to do the pump handle slam thing. Yeah, you got to hump him first, of course. And down
drives him down.
1, 2. Oh, Jerry got his foot on the rope. Oh, BG, when he puts his foot on the bottom rope, that means the count. Oh, he just shoved his brother. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. Scott Armstrong, you need to beat the shit out of BG James right now. Don is going to go for the jackknife.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
He whips Scott Armstrong down. And Scott stands up and refusing to do the pin.
I'm the referee.
So he gets slapped.
Oh, man. I think Scott Armstrong is about to go turn babyface. Well, I mean, he is babyface. But, he's taking it off, man. He's fired up. That's it. I'm sick of this shit. You want to fucking go? Let's go. He just hit. Oh, my God. Scott Armstrong is going after BG James. He kicked him in the nuts, and now he's pummeling him. Jeff Jarrett's got a second wind here. Well, Don just got eliminated. He went over the top rope.
Oh,
BG James is eliminated.
We have a new ref now. And Dusty Rhodes is out here now.
What the fuck? He's going after BG James. Some weak-ass looking shots, though. Those right hands and elbow did not look good. Where's Christopher Daniels? That's the only guy in the match.
Well, yeah. And we're running low on time, so... Oh, giving Don Harris some elbows. There's Daniels.
Yeah, here he is. All right.
Well, it is kind of exciting that Daniels is the last one in here with Jarrett, even though, of course, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, Daniels is going to win the world title right now.
Could. Oh,
Dusty's in the locker room. Oh, he's going after this. Everybody in S.E.X.
As Daniels has
Are you serious? None of these guys are even putting up a fight against Dusty.
I think he has
he was looking for Russo, I think.
He has him in like a Koji clutch, I think is what that is, right?
Yeah. Jarrett not about to give up.
It is. Mike Tenay said it. That's how I know it's real.
Come on.
Daniels had to break it because Jarrett shifted his weight and got it to a pin. We've crossed the hour and 50 minute mark. Hour 50 and 20 seconds. Best moonsault ever. Boom.
Boom. Hey, he hit actually pretty good, too.
Yeah, he did. He usually does hit his pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why it's the best.
1, 2. No. Tenay screaming. No. You know what? These guys trying to make this dramatic. It's a little over the top.
They're trying really hard right now.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this? We got the SATs and Amazing Red are ringside cheering Jarrett on.
It's a weird it's a weird trio to pick. They've had no association with Jeff Jarrett.
Daniel's up in the top rope. Jarrett catches him and then hits him with the stroke.
Was that the stroke?
That's a 3.
I don't think he counted 3.
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure that he was like 1, 2. I think he kicked out, but then they're like, "Hey, he did it." Jeff Jarrett just told him, "Put me on your shoulders."
Oh, that's funny. So Jarrett is on the shoulders of Jorge Estrada, and here comes there's Bill Behrens, there's Jerry Lynn, Ron Killings,
this is
Kid Cash, SATs. They're saying JB getting in the ring, trying to get a word with Jeff Jarrett here. You beat insurmountable odds. Oh,
fucking Raven just came in from behind.
Look, he's got Jarrett
No one is doing
DDT.
anything.
Look, they're all standing around. Wait a second. He's got the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
How in the world was there 12 people in the ring and did nothing as Raven just came in from behind and hit the
there's
DDT?
2 Raven signs right there. McMahon Fearon's Raven. TNA's flipping.
Oh, Russo's like, come on.
No way.
Russo's like, fucking Raven. Fucking Raven.
And we go off the air.
So Raven has taken the NWA World title, is apparently aligned with Vince Russo in Sports Entertainment Extreme, much more clear than anything with AJ Styles in that regard. Runtime for that was 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 58 seconds. So here's my take. That show was boring as fuck until the end.
Yeah, man. It was rough. How can you...
The tag title match was okay, but I would expect a little bit better. Everything seemed to just go on for too long. Every segment.
I don't even know if I can consider that like an average show. Like it wasn't.
No.
That's a downer for me, my dude.
Yeah, I think it's a thumbs down. But the ending with Raven's like, fuck yeah, okay, cool. Raven's here. I love Raven.
Yeah, so let me just speak on that for just a second.
Go ahead.
Because
if you're gonna get emotional,
I won't.
Get some tissues.
I'll try not to. But Raven is one of my favorite wrestlers, and I knew this day was coming within the next couple shows.
Yeah.
So I was very, very much looking forward to this. And no, what I did not know is I don't know if I've seen this moment enough to know he leaves with Vince Russo. So that's pretty interesting to me. I thought he took the title and he left and he went up the stage. I think that's kind of where the clip I usually see is. Probably because Vince Russo is yelling, fucking Raven.
Yeah. That probably doesn't help.
So it's probably why that's all I've seen. But so that's super interesting to me. However, I would be absolutely shocked if he joins Sports Entertainment Extreme. Shocked.
So here's the thing. I hope he doesn't because it's just too many people.
It's too many people, but if you look at it if you're going to play devil's advocate here, they almost need someone like Raven.
To be like the leader?
Or like someone that you give a fuck about. Because Sports Entertainment Extreme does not have anyone good in it. Sonny Siaki, but...
Siaki, Daniels, Key, and Skipper, I would say. But outside of that...
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more looking toward that main event picture. Realistically, is Daniels main event in 2003 here? No, he's not. He's still a next division guy. So I could see that maybe working, but I don't know. I think Raven's kind of his own guy, and yeah. I'm really, really excited to see where it goes. So even though this show absolutely sucked, it was pretty boring as far as the matches, especially. That ending is like got me picked up again for next week. So they're really good at doing that. Like, let's have a shit show and then have something that leaves you wanting to still come back next week.
Yeah, but like how many times can you do that? I feel like we've seen that a few times. Where the show sucks and then at the end it's like, oh, okay, well I'll watch it next week then.
Yeah, I mean I've been doing it for about 18 years, so no, I'm just kidding. I haven't watched it that long, but no, I know what you mean, and that gets tough. And I think Raven coming in here I think that's another thing to kind of spice it up. That's not Larry Zbyszko. It's not Dusty Rhodes, which yes, I know Dusty's a star, but Raven can still go in 2003.
Oh, absolutely.
And we're gonna be going down the road of seeing some of my favorite stuff because of Raven. And Raven is really one of the reasons that I became a TNA fan.
Yeah, I mean, I was big into Raven, certainly in WCW, but even his mid '90s ECW stuff, I was really intrigued by. So, but this, TNA Raven, especially around this time, when he first gets there, I really enjoy the character, the stuff he does, and I believe from here until 2006, he's obviously a regular on programming, and then after 2006, it's kind of like off and on through like 2010, I think. Like he would do like a year or so, like 2008 or like 2009, he'd be there for like 8 months or something, go away, come back, go away, come back. But in terms of regular appearing, it's from here until about 2006. Roughly.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times, and I still was always excited. Even like 2010, I was like, "Yo, fucking yes, Raven's back!" Like with the EV 2.0 stuff, which I don't. Yeah, that was about 2010 when they started.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't need to go too many Raven stories right now because we're gonna have plenty of time with them. But needless to say, I'm extremely excited, and I think from this point on, I'm going to be looking forward to the shows personally, just to be like, Raven's going to be on these shows now, and like I'm ready to see him.
That's kind of where I'm at too. So like, with next week's episode, I'm most curious to see what they're going to do with Raven. Which I guess you've probably accomplished what you wanted to do with the final segment, but the previous hour and 50 minutes worth of stuff was, for the most part, kind of lackluster. So.
Yeah, and realistically, the X Division stuff is a bummer if they were going to give it to Red, even if it was going to be a turnaround. I mean, they didn't. Yeah. Sonny Siaki's still the champion. We have new tag team champions, which is good. But did Sports Entertainment Extreme accomplish a lot this week? I don't really think they did. And I think that's what Russo was saying to him in the back. Even Russo was like, "Guys, we didn't even get what we wanted yet. Like we stopped celebrating."
Well, they won all their matches, didn't they?
Well, they did so. Yeah, I mean, essentially, besides the main event, but
right.
So yes, they won, and yeah, they're the tag team champions. But I guess we're just chasing the title at this point, or I guess we're not because Raven stole it. But I don't know. I guess, and maybe I'm just bummed out too because of like the lackluster promos within the group, because usually those are pretty entertaining and pretty good, and this week they weren't. It was just very much like, here they are. Yeah.
What are the odds that next week Raven will say that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I don't know. Why not?
100%, right? That's got to be.
I feel like, yeah, he's kind of has to say that, right?
That's got to be what he says. If I had to guess. All right. Well, I guess we were considering this to be a thumbs down, unfortunately, overall. But there's definitely interest for next week, largely because of Raven's appearance. So, Dallas, you got anything else for this week's episode?
I don't think I do, really. Just make sure, if you aren't, follow us on Twitter. We're at Cross the Line TNA over there, and we're on Facebook at TNA Cross the Line Pod. And we have a YouTube channel you can subscribe to. There's only one extra video besides our podcast on there, but every subscriber is much appreciated, as always. And if you're not following us on Twitter, a lot of fun stuff has been happening over there. So I'd recommend going, such as Francine, Brian Myers retweeting us, absolutely blowing up our feed for about 3 days straight.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Twitter obviously is the one that we get the most interaction with. So. But that's pretty cool. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to next week's episode. Hopefully you guys are as well. So until then, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.